Can I start it? Do I have the power?
I think you have to wait. Do you have to wait until Idio?
I think it might auto start it too. It does start. It does auto start it too.
I wonder where Civil's gone. He's down there, but he's muted and deafened.
Yeah, well, he's gotta wait for Ender, so.
That's true.
My sentence has crashed. Awesome.
Oh,
Mini
sin.
dump. Oh, I ain't seen a mini dump crash in a long time. Okay.
That's an old.
Because you haven't played Fins in a long time.
I played. I'll have you know, I played yesterday.
Yeah, played yesterday.
Played one
Other than
match yesterday. That was the first time in since 2020.
Yeah, 3 years. Fuck.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna put you guys down there.
You ready?
So yeah, first we're gonna have Church down there. Actually, I'm gonna bring Civil up. Civil, you wanna come up here? Nikki, you're gonna go to the audience. Crab, you can stay here. Bean, you're going to the audience. And Michael, you're going to the audience.
Staying?
Yeah, Crab, you can stay. You're you don't have a matchup right now. Civil, how's it going, man?
Alright.
How do you feel if Ender doesn't show up and you just move on?
I don't know. Think he's not showing up or what?
He's not here. I messaged him and things like that.
Okay.
I mean, Ender's going by that Asia time, isn't he?
Yeah. The middle of the night for him. So,
Is it middle of the night for him, or is it in the morning?
I think.
The show match I think that I'm going to watch right now is Michael Merck versus Bean. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Since I don't have a co-caster. Civil, you wanna be my co-caster?
Sure.
Alright, join my game.
What kind of match is this? Oh, it's a round 2 match. Yeah.
That's a round 3 match. Or round 2. Yeah, I think it is round 2. Looking at the bracket right now. Yeah, it's a round 2 match. And it will determine who goes up against Crab.
Post it in the chat, the brackets, if you want to see.
Post in the chat the bracket. Did you post in the chat?
I'll post it in the chat now. Just actually open the chat first of all.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So if I can get Michael Merck and Bean in my game. That would be great. And just looking at the bracket now, the winner of Nikki and Church will fight Zeratol, and the winner of that match will play against the champion of the regular bracket. Says you don't have the files, Bean. Yeah, you need the caster version of that map in the Galaxy Forge, Bean.
Right, that's right. Twitch doesn't like swearing, doesn't it?
They don't really care that much.
Oh, because have a habit.
I mean, I can move you if you'd like. I think I got Ballistic and Civil here and all that. It should be fine.
It's all good. You stay on it. And just I'll keep him on.
Ballistic,
I'll keep
can you start the event?
eye on it.
Because I can't start it. It says starting soon, but I can't start it.
Got the time zone for it.
What?
It started 1 minute ago.
It says starting soon though. It doesn't say it started. It's supposed to
I won't let me start the event. I think is it only because Idio made the event? I don't know.
Okay. 2 out of 3 for the final. Yeah, if Ender doesn't show up, then Civil just moves on. Oh, are we doing 2 out of 3 for the final? For the final match, I think we can do that. I think if everyone has time, then yeah, we can do that. It depends on what the players are thinking though, and if they both agree on it. see. Is there anyone in chat
So,
right now? No one's in
The
chat.
final match is either gonna be against Crab or Bean or Michael then?
Let me
Or what?
look. The very final match will
Yeah.
either be against whoever wins in the winners bracket. It'll be decided between I guess you and then whoever wins between Michael, Merck, and Bean will go up against Crab. And the winner of that will face whoever wins between you and Ender match. But if Ender doesn't show up, so it's automatically you. And whoever wins that will have to face the winner of the losers bracket.
What? But that's silly.
How's
I
that
was
silly?
thinking, wait, doesn't that just basically mean that the
That's
losers bracket
completely
is like a
silly.
free highway into fighting the
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
it's
make much sense.
completely
The
silly.
bracket,
Yeah.
the winner, the actual winners are what's posted in the chat in terms of the picture, and that
That
is
seems-
the actual.
The actual
No, it's like you
winners
look-
are the guys that are in the
It's
winner
more
bracket and not in the
advantageous
loser bracket.
to be in the loser bracket than not
Yeah,
to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you go by the picture in the actual chat of this channel right now, that's the actual how the winners first, second, third place.
I don't suppose anybody here knows how a losers bracket actually works, because I don't actually know.
Have you guys
Yeah,
not
that-
seen a losers
okay.
bracket like before, where they get roped into the championship?
No, because that's completely silly.
That's how that works, though.
No, because then you just go to the loser bracket and have the
Yeah,
easier
there'd be a
way,
losers
right?
league, not a
Yeah.
losers like bracket. Otherwise, that's just a fast track of putting someone who's completely outmatched against someone who's beat them already.
I guess I'm conflicted. I'm not against how we've currently got it, because it also means that whoever's in the losers bracket has had to fight every single loser, and
Yo,
we know
Right,
that
yeah,
some of
and
the
give me that
there's
losers
red.
four
aren't bad.
losers.
Yeah, you can have red, sorry.
Because it's going to be either Michael, me, and Canned, or Zeratul. These are not weak fighters.
Well, if no one shows up like Idio or Canned, I think the losers bracket should fight the winner. That's how I've seen multiple tournaments go.
Mm,
And so the two final losers will have
I
another
mean,
Because
chance.
it's double elimination.
just
It's not right. Remember, it's double elimination. It's
I
not
think I'm
just a
fine with this
losers bracket.
because
It's double elimination. So you're not out of the tournament if
Yeah.
you lose once, but you get one more chance, right? And you know, Michael Merck might have to face Zeratul again if he wins against Civil, or Civil might have to face. It's not silly, because it's
It is. It's completely is, man. That
it's
doesn't make
double
any
elimination.
sense. That doesn't make any
Double
sense. Dude.
elimination.
It doesn't make any sense, no matter how you put it.
You
Because
have to
doesn't
lose
make
then,
much
twice to
sense to
lose.
me.
You have to lose twice
as
to
you
lose.
see, Pisius lost his first game. Now he got 3 easy games, and then he's gonna go against the winners that had to win every game. Like what? And then even if I lose against him,
You'll get
it's the
another chance.
final. Yeah, like
there. It sounds
Also,
like
just,
listen.
Also,
Ah,
we
it
don't have
doesn't
time
make
for that.
sense. It doesn't.
Yeah,
make
we
sense,
also don't have the time for that.
It's also like I said, too many second chances. I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just give like the winner of the loser bracket like a runner-up title or some shit. I don't know.
yeah.
It don't matter.
When
But
Idio gets here, I'll consult with him.
also, should me and Michael go to another chat?
Yes, you and Michael go to another chat, and Nikki and Church go to another chat, and yeah, Nikki and Church, you guys can start your match. You guys can play. I think double elimination makes sense. I'm with Church. That's why
It's
I've
not
seen
double
it so many.
elimination though.
It is double elimination.
No matter how you look at it, even if you do a 2 out of 3, like the one guy from the loser bracket had always one more chance than the one guy from the winner bracket. Because he
Well,
already
could make
died.
it that if the lose-
you can play again.
I've got a suggestion. I don't know if this is already planned, but so if the loser has to fight the champion, does that mean the loser has to win twice? Because they are the loser. They have to
And
beat
the champion
champ
only has to
twice.
win once.
That is
Or what?
correct.
I'm not against that. It does just provide us more games, but I don't know if we got the time.
I mean, I have 3 hours somewhere.
All right.
Maybe
Sybil,
a bit more.
please ready up so we can start this game.
Sorry. Yeah, sure.
Bean. Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
right.
yeah. You get on my team. And the first match will begin. And let me go to my chat here, and I will switch it off to the regular scene, cause I'm good with that now.
Nice background.
And I will actually stream for you guys here in the Discord if you guys want to watch. And there you go.
Your victory is assured.
Now I believe this game, it's Covenant versus UNSC, which we don't see a lot. A lot of people think that Covenant is favored on this map, which people think it is.
I might be one of those people.
I
don't
if you
think I've
think
seen enough
Covenant's
games
favored
to
in
prove
the
it,
in the
though.
tournament, you should play the Covenant then. If you think Covenant's overpowered, then yeah, just play the Covenant. Also, Civil, make sure you deconstruct your DRA class utility vessel too, so it doesn't get in the way. And recolonize your
Thing
planet.
is that I think the power scale swaps in favor of the UNSC when the punit gets involved.
I mean, not even just like when the unit
Our
gets
capital
involved.
has been wiped out.
Because as it currently stands, the CPV is a very powerful ship. Its double damage type mechanic is definitely something that caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
I think how many ships have double damage types?
I have no idea. And here we have the players. Bean on the left with red, and Michael on the right with yellow. Both
Can we get a peek at what their admirals are?
I can try. Michael Merck. Oh wait, this is the wrong screen, isn't it?
I'm wondering if we're seeing another Stanford.
I thought it was in relationships. But, oh yeah, I just hover over him. Bean
Stanford.
is high profit of regret, and oh sorry, and he is Stanforth.
So many Stanfords. Like I
Stanforth
didn't
versus
think he'd be
regret.
showing so much.
Well, yeah, Michael played Stanforth against Zeratol, in the match that he won against Zeratol.
Michael had
So
to pick Michael.
Michael did have to pick Michael. It's kind of like his thing. He is Michael. And yeah, Bean is the high prophet of regret. Actually, I don't think we've seen the high prophet of regret be played very often in
No,
the
it's been
tournament.
very Thel Vidam favored.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's
very
after
Thel.
that fire rate increase.
I personally like the prophet of regret myself, as both players each get a planet.
I like Prophet better as well, but I think on this map it's not really worth it because Lost Research is tier 5,
Car
which makes him
already is
really
one
good.
of a really powerful ship,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be seeing it buffed by Thel. No wonder we see so much of them.
Now, Civil, you actually used to play Thel a lot in the
Yeah.
early days.
Yeah,
But I guess you said you've switched over to playing Regret more.
yeah.
Do you regret that
Interesting.
choice?
He does
No.
not.
See you down there.
As Bean gets another planet before Michael here does.
Yeah, Bean is moving pretty fast on this, but as is the way with Covenant. So
I mean, they're
Alright.
about equal in planets.
How are the ion spawns on their first planets, the first 4 planets? How many
I believe
ions
it's
each?
3.
Because some starts have been pretty generous.
3 on
One
the
of my
fairest
starts,
planets.
one of
Yeah.
my matches, I had no ions. I had only 3 ions of one of the planets.
I actually haven't checked for a
That was against Church.
Mother of Invention yet, and I don't think we have one. Luckily. Kung Pao, welcome.
I'm just here. You guys know that you can start the stage, right? You
How do we
don't
do
need
that?
ADO for it.
I'm on the stage.
Stage is
You're
open.
on it, but you haven't started it.
Where's that at?
I think you need one of you need you can ballistic leave the stage and then go back into it, and then it should tell you that you can start it and ping.
Right,
people.
1 second.
Because
Nope.
I don't see
It
it.
doesn't let me start.
You just want me to start it then with an
Yeah,
it has an
you
option
start
for
it, you
an
start it,
ad.
yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Oh wait, I got it. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know where this thing is, but you got it. And then we can start the event after that, apparently, but...
The event might be idiot required. But
Okay.
have to see.
I think it goes by who founded the event to start it.
Probably.
Crab lives in my chat. And actually,
Yeah.
Michael Merck has taken the planet advantage in the beginning. However, Bean has just equaled that out. And Michael already on one of the temperate planets.
No
Yeah,
colony
I can't
shenanigans
spell
going on
that.
here.
However, one of his marathons is getting really low. And it looks like it's going to go down.
It's
And
gonna
it
be a
does go
pretty heavy
down.
loss.
His marathon goes down. I think he'll get the planet, but getting a bit of lag. No one has ever said that when I'm playing the game.
Losing the early
Everyone is
marathon, in
lagging.
theory, should be
Holy
a big
shit.
deal. Service might be having a problem.
I hope not. Um, uh, who is in here? Kung Pao. Kung Pao's not in here. Okay. Oh, we have a lot of people in here that just kind of tuned in. Cool. Ballistic. Can you? Nikki and Church did start their match, right?
I'll confirm.
Yeah. Can you do that? Thank you. Yep. And Bean now moves to this temperate planet as well after Michael already gets his. And now Michael's moving to this frozen world, which should be very easy for him to take. Michael Merck beating out Zeratul in I believe the first round, and kind of an upset. You know, a lot of people haven't seen Michael Merck play, and I think this is really the second match that they're seeing him play. So it could be very interesting
All
to
right,
see
I'm back.
what conspires here. Welcome back, Sybil. Michael Merck is actually taking the expansion lead.
He did it without the colony ship thing. Can't help but notice that. I don't think either party here have used colony ships for. What do we call that gimmick? The
Bean
colony
might
ship
have.
expansion.
I'm unsure.
Now, I'm not sure about this, but I don't think Covenant have to do it. I think the ORS is just that strong.
Yeah,
No,
the
no,
ORS
they
is
have
definitely
to do
very
it.
strong.
No, they have to do it.
Okay. Okay, Sybil.
You reckon?
I
a big
actually
tournament, it's-
lost my ORS in the game you didn't cast or whatever in the first round against Drizzy.
Oh
No
wow.
I
kidding.
lost it in the first 2 minutes.
I
That's
didn't think the neutrals had the power to kill it.
that's a rip indeed.
Oh, was it longsword bombers? Anti-cap damage.
So
Yeah,
how
it
do
was
we feel about the
Hurricane.
star? So I've after not watching many previous matches, is the star add a bit of a defense in terms of time to react coming from to the advantage of red, to the advantage of being on this side? If he
Yeah.
was attacking
You can't go to the star. It's
Roger,
face.
okay, there's no lane to it. Okay,
Part of
perfect.
me wondered if somehow we could have swapped the Halo ring for a star, but no, I think I like it more this way.
I mean, the Halo ring is enticing, you know. If you can't really make any progress anywhere else, you could always go for the Halo ring. And it's a big investment if you want to take it.
My only disappointment would be I've seen no Terminus play yet. No Terminus play. That's
Yeah, there's not a lot of terminus play because it's still 2 jumps. It might even take longer from the terminus
Yeah.
to get
So say,
it.
what does the terminus actually add here, given the locations?
Not much.
Like,
in
all-
TWEs.
exactly, yeah.
Nothing
I
really.
guess in theory, if both Terminate planets are supposed to be some kind of front line, you can sneak up on the other guy's front line and get an engagement you'd otherwise normally not get.
The terminus was put in there before we had all these phase lanes, and it was a lot more useful.
Yeah.
But I think the
Now,
map how it
maybe
is
it's just
is
me.
very good.
So that's interesting. So Prowler in with Bean coming in and behind. Is it?
What-
No, what is that?
It's a prowler with
Yeah.
Bean's DRA.
just missed Bean, but Bean is Bean on that, what is that, temperate?
No, he
No,
is a
so?
Corvette, but I
Yeah.
mean, I think he knows that this is about to get colonized from this DRA or a DRA.
Now, I'm kind of curious. Why have we seen no Noryang rushes? I know those are kind of strong.
I think just because you have to play. Who do you play for that? Cole.
Cole,
you have
and
to
we
play
know
Cole.
Cole's very powerful.
The Hillsborough is very powerful, and I think to get that to that point in the match where the Noryang is able to be built and the amount of them that you need to make a significant advantage, like there's better options. Like I think there's like the Phoenix that you can get. You can just get like more Marathons, more Orions, more Parises or Hillsboroughs if you're playing Cole, or they're just not playing Cole, right? Like Michael Mercury is playing Stanforth, and he's making significant progress on the enemy planets or on the AI planets.
The thing about Stanford, I think that's a huge advantage, is the warp speed that normally you want to see, they take ages to get through.
Yeah,
But he can almost fly as fast as a Covenant.
and he gets better research speed as well.
Well, right now I'm seeing Michael take the advantage here. I mean, this is it's just past that line on that last planet. He's really taking over here. He's got a real go at this, especially with the fleet size he just moved in.
They're just Parises though, right? The AI has an equal number of
Up front.
Parises, and of course he has Eon. Yeah, has Eons as well. But it looks like
Oh
he's
wow,
actually just
yeah.
he's just going back, which is very good, and he'll be able to take this Ferris planet with his Orion that he has over here. And he's got some more Parises
Looks
coming
like
in as
Red's
well.
already after his next planet. I saw the ORS jump into the desert next to the temperate.
The Ferris planet, yeah. He does have an ORS here that just jumped in and some CAR class frigates. And he actually has another ORS here, so he has two ORSs here.
Is he ignoring it? Or am I looking at it? Am I seeing something funny?
No,
I thought he
he
was
might be
moving past.
ignoring it. He might be going for the
He's just
temperate,
moving
but
past.
he's gonna get rid of most of the
He is
AI,
driving right by.
He needs some ships back though for the.
the
They're gonna
DRA.
kill the DRA.
But maybe that's what this
Civil,
looks like.
what's your bets here? Considering the way it's looking, you're going to be moving into the next bracket without a game, facing the winner of this. Who are you feeling more? Who's in your favor here?
Civil
Honestly,
will
I
not be
think I
facing the
can
winner of this. Civil will be facing the winner of Crab and whoever wins this.
never.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely right. I stand corrected. Yeah.
But I'm feeling pretty confident with either one.
Yeah, that's the part I'm scared about. Because here's the thing. I've fought Civil a number of times. Never beaten him. And I'm terrified of that.
Yeah, so
But I
if
do
you
have
win
some new
against
strats for that.
either Bean or Michael, then yeah, you're gonna have to go against Civil.
Mm.
Well, I've always wanted to dethrone the king.
We will see. But yeah, Michael here
Oh,
is
he
just
realized now. So, Bean realized that this one Eon class survived. He's pulling back his whole fleet now,
yeah,
just for this
a lot
one
of time
ship.
wasted.
Yes, that's a lot of time wasted. I mean,
Michael Merck's gonna be getting
Michael is
his
still on the
last
Ferris planet
getting
as
his
well.
I
last
don't think
Ferris
you can
planet.
afford to waste time versus Stanford, because every minute of time spent wasted against Stanford is another minute that research bonus takes more and more of a
And
threat.
not only that, but Covenant versus UNSC, the Covenant has so much apparently of an advantage over the UNSC in the beginning that you do not want to get into a match with the UNSC in the long run.
So what Bean is not doing, he needs to send a scout on the Tempera planet, Rodari. He's
Yeah.
not sending them there. He's sending them to the Halo installation.
I think the
So what he
important
should
thing
be
here, just
doing,
remember.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, let's go. The important thing here to remember is that like Bean hasn't played a full game, apart from yesterday, obviously in over 2 years. So we're seeing what is essentially his second game in 2 years here.
All right.
Yeah,
And
but I
Bean
mean,
said
Michael
himself
doesn't
he
play
was
that
feeling
often
like total
either,
garbage.
Yeah, I think it's similar to Michael.
right?
He
I haven't
didn't
seen
play
Michael
for a half
play
year or
in at least a couple
something.
months.
So, anyone
What's
here could tell me about
what's
this Michael? I've never seen him before, but then he shows up and demolishes his competition. Where does he come from? How long has he played for?
I think Civil knows more about this than I do.
He's played for a long time. He's a friend of Ender's.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Was he
They've
waiting for
done a
Sins
lot
of
of
the
games.
Prophets too, like a lot of people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone is. You know, a lot of people have
So
taken
what
that
is
like
Bean doing right now? He's sending some
Cars back to his home world. Maybe he's gonna
Yeah.
go up
Yeah.
to this frozen planet here and try and take
That's
it.
what I was thinking as well. Yeah, they're going there. That's kind of a time waste
Now, what
again.
is Michael doing? Because
Hmm.
right now he has all the planets on his side. He almost doesn't need to expand. He should take one of these temperate planets. Maybe
Yeah,
probably both,
exactly.
but he's actually getting culture on his home world right now. He's got culture
Now, what I
here.
want to see here, I would love to see some Troika missiles coming out of Michael, and see if he can hit some of those capitals with those.
All right, let's see.
Troika missiles are
Michael
insane.
doesn't have a scout on Rodari,
Yeah.
so pretty much these guys are both screwing up with the scouting.
Well, Bean
Or
actually
else he
has a
would
lot of
see that.
scouts. I think they're just
Yeah,
kind of going
but
around
they're
though. They're
just
not.
auto. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're auto scouting. Yeah.
Let's hope he notices that he can't find his opponent's fleet. He should notice its absence.
Bean sending a car back. It looks like for some reason. A couple cars. Is he just jumping out? No.
No, I think something
Now,
happened
cars
there.
are just scary. They have double the damage of a hull, but it's such an
It
early
looks
time
like
of the
Bean
game.
doesn't fight this on Rodari. He's just
I think he might just be
passing
going
by.
He's going to
for
take this.
Moving
I think he's
through,
going
yeah.
for
Clotho.
Clotho.
And Michael is moving some ships over there.
It does
Michael
look
might have
like it's
had the
going straight to
research that
Clotho.
let Stanford see a jump in advance, but I don't know if he would have it that early.
I think it
Well, he's
would
got
be a good
3
move.
scouts here, so
He's not. He didn't scout Clotho though, which makes it a very bad move. And it looks out to
what do you mean he's
be.
not scouting Clotho? He is scouting Clotho.
Oh yeah, he has a scout there
He has
now.
3 scouts
just now.
there.
Can we have a quick check on that temperate planet? The ions on it. Their loadout is randomized, but the most dangerous one is if they have almost entirely longsword bomb. Okay, 5
It's about
longsword
even.
bombers. That is the scariest one.
I saw one with 8 yesterday. And
I think Michael needs more ships and fast, or else
yeah,
he's dead.
Michael's putting in some ships into Clotho, and Michael Bean starts to jump in,
He's already jumping. Yeah.
and hopefully some Paris here are gonna start getting produced, but it doesn't look like they are, not yet at least. I don't think he knows what's coming, and now they start to jump in, and Michael Merck will have to react. Let's see how fast he can react. How fast are ships gonna start being produced in the ship port,
Two
or is he
frigate
just gonna
factories are a
run?
hell of a loss right now.
Ideally, he should have baited him over first and brought them in close with the Covenant. I mean, he's really timed this wrong in terms of his jump and jumping straight into his gravity well on the opposite side.
Yeah. Still, he got the surprise factor because this thing gets scouted. So I think he still has the advantage here. Oh, Michael needs
I don't
to run
think
from
Michael
this
even
fleet.
knows yet. Oh, he's
No,
now
he
starting
needs
to
to
build.
run.
He's now starting to build Paris's in his
I don't
shipyards.
know if that's gonna be enough. Because there's 2 ORSs here. I think
Yeah,
he
and
needs to
only one
run
Orion that's
and
damaged.
reinforce the fleet from somewhere else. Would be the
Be
optimal
right back a
choice.
moment.
Yeah, we'll see how this fight goes as Paris's are slowly getting pumped out, and you can see Bean's Bean's attention goes to the
The
dry
factories,
docks.
yeah.
Bean does have plasma beams already. So he'll be able to do a lot
I
of
think
damage.
the sheer jump location here might have done Bean over, to be honest.
Yeah, this car's about to
He
go
still
down.
has his 2 ORSs alive. They
Yeah,
can fuck this whole
2
fleet
ORSs, one's level
on
3.
their own. Yeah.
This Orion is level 5 though.
I think he really needs to send his cars to take out the riders.
And which is what he's
doing
doing.
now. Yeah.
A DRP goes down. And it looks like
Maybe
Michael's
a
actually
little
targeting
late.
the cars that are attacking the dry dock because he knows if he loses these dry docks, that's pretty
Yeah.
much the game.
Sorry about that.
I don't know what all his Parises are doing. It looks like they're
Yeah,
just running.
I don't know what they're
Out of a
doing. Oh,
misplay.
and some razors have come out too.
I don't know what the razors are for.
I think they're pulling back, are they? Are they retreating?
I don't know what he's
Yeah, it
doing.
looks like
I
he
think he
wants to
misclicked
retreat.
or something. As a lot of Covenant ships go down there.
It may have just cost him the fight there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Feeling
and his
bad,
Orion
Michael.
goes down, and
Is he
more
using the
Prowlers
Shrieker
are
missiles? Is
coming
that what
out.
he's doing? He might be trying to go for Shrieker missiles. Don't know why you would. You need a lot of them to stack. You can tell if they're using them though if the red missiles come out of the Shrieker, the Prowlers.
Civil,
they are.
Can just got on. Apparently he was sleeping. Let me know if you see him in the audience.
Wait, excuse me. Can we zoom in on those Prowlers? Are they using Shrieker missiles? They might be.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's using
They
Shrieker
are.
missiles.
They are using.
He's using Shrieker missiles.
Yeah, they are.
If you mouse over the cars, you can see shield bypass that they're using it.
Yeah, he's using it for sure.
No, that's
That's
some
all.
additional. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's
So now he
additional
cleaned
armor
up all the
minus
cars pretty much, but Bean jumped in a shitload of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
STVs with
Yeah.
with bombers.
He
And there's
absolutely
still
needed those
the
Shriekers
two
for the
ORSs.
ORSs.
Yeah.
As the shipyard goes down.
I think this is a snowball out of control.
One
More Shrieker
ORS
missiles.
is getting pretty damaged by these Shrieker missiles.
Shrieker
Prowlers are
missiles,
slowly going down.
Shrieker missiles don't do much damage on their own, but they let other ships bypass shields.
Yeah, and all the Prowlers go down. With only 2 Parises left, 1 Paris left, and the Paris is down. So Michael loses this planet, but what is he doing in his other planets? Did he delete his factories? He did, well, he deleted most of them except for the heavy shipyard.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any recurring planets so far.
And he's building some dry docks on his barren planet.
He's
I think
trying
this
to
is
now.
where
I think
Sean
it's a bit
Bean
late,
is in
though.
a real good place here to snowball this victory further down now, especially knowing that, you know, he's got no planets. If he had the scouts where Civil comes in with the scouts before to know what the
Yeah,
actual structure is
he
in
would have
terms of planetary
started building,
defenses, yeah,
ships and all kinds of stuff. And
exactly.
Been seeing a lot of people trying to use their temperate for a factory world. On
Well-
theory, great spot. Defends everywhere, but it can be attacked from everywhere at the same time.
yeah,
And very vulnerable to early rushes.
as Bean has level 4 military tech, meaning he's gonna be able to get plasma lances on his ORSs.
It's
I
just
don't-
the level 3 needed for that.
It's level 4. You need the one at home, and then you need
Is that a Phoenix refit coming in?
then it's the
It's
stealth
level
systems,
3,
and
dude.
it's level 3, and then level 4 for stoic cleansing.
Alright, can we check
Yeah,
is that a Phoenix refit or a
Only
colony?
for the CCS.
Where at?
That's the Ferris planet, the one the next planet from it's a support. It's a Phoenix refit.
Phoenix support? Yeah. So
Probably the best choice you could make in this scenario.
yeah, so well, the plasma lance. I know.
Yeah,
you,
I saw it. You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Okay. Just making sure. Now, will Bean be able to get this planet because of the culture?
I think the culture's not far enough.
It's
He has to
attaching
meet
and it's
his,
starting to spread out currently.
Yeah, he needs his DRA is
attached.
far out
But
though. I don't see
one
a
Phoenix
DRA
refit-
close.
Yeah, no. And
Phoenix
not only is
refit
his
can't
DRA
fight
not
an ORS
close,
1-to-1.
it's getting destroyed right now. It just got destroyed. His DRA
Yeah.
just got destroyed.
Might be some hope for Michael right now, but Charles? Wait, has he got nuke tech? He might have nuke tech.
I
Let's
don't think
see.
he has nuke tech.
No nuke tech. He might be. That is the only way I see him killing those ORSs.
He's got prowlers coming
Wait,
out
is he
now.
doing what I think he's doing?
He's got the support vessels. Is he going to have enough? And another Phoenix is coming in.
He's going too early into this fight, though. He needs to bunch up.
I think.
Yeah, I
Michael
think
needs
he's
to kind of hold back.
He's tried to use this pace and lay the pressure on continuously, but I think he's just too run thin on resources to do that right now.
Morning, guys. I just woke up and I'm here. My apologies. What's
Hello,
the
Cam.
rundown looking like?
So right now we have Michael Merck versus Bean right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're looking to
I'm
some
sorry
Shrieker missile
Bean.
play.
For sure, and we gotta remember that this ORS is
ORS
severely
regen.
damaged because from the Shrieker missiles from before.
And there's still more racers there, and they're probably cloaked.
If they're using Shrieker missiles, you could. Oh yeah, more Shriekers are coming out. He's targeting the weakened one.
Yep, he's targeting the weakened one. It's
insane.
going down slowly. He doesn't even need the shields. He doesn't even need to bring the
That's
shields down, which is
insane.
super
The
super
racers
insane.
are going down though.
The razors
Yeah,
are going
but-
down.
50
They're
deuterium a
very
pop
cheap.
is not cheap. 50 deuterium per razor is not cheap.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but
over.
look at how much damage they're doing, dude.
And Bean just said, "Who wants CCSs?" As one ORS goes down,
Other
and
one
he had
as
the
well.
plasma lance. He has plasma lances on his ORSs now,
The other one goes
That's
down.
what
and the other one goes down
Bean,
too.
from what I
Being with that
remember.
public BM, I respect that. I respect a bit of public
And Bean
showboat.
doesn't have any CCSs out. I think he's trying to scare Michael Merck.
He doesn't have any follow-up fleet right now. He
Michael.
said he's gonna get CCSs though in the chat.
That is
Can
very
we
expensive, though.
check what's going on the top planet up there? Yeah, just on the you see the
Just
Bean's fleet?
Scouts.
Yeah.
It's just a DRA.
Yeah.
I think
Have any
Bean's
other
trying to project
matches
a bit of
gone down, or
confidence.
is this the
So
first
right now,
one?
yeah, we have
First of
Church
today.
and Nikki going on right now.
Very nice.
Sir Grogi.
Unconfirmed if that is going on with no responses from Church yet though.
Sir
So
Grogi in the chat. Best for my here. I don't know who your hero is. But I hope it's Michael Merck,
So
because it
much-
looks like Michael Merck might pull this out. And CCSs do come out, and they do have Plasma Lance upgrades.
So much momentum from Bean, but he just sort
And
of
to enter. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
yeah, no worries. Just so much momentum from Bean, and then not
yeah,
a lot behind
he
it.
just stalls out, and now Michael Merck
as
has
somebody
the
who's gone up
opportunity
against
to
CCSs a
continue.
few times myself,
Well,
that is Plasma Lance, and Plasma Lance Phoenix is not a great matchup.
Yeah.
CCSs will eat Thanatos' Phoenix refits. They're a great answer for it.
Yeah, capital
Now-
ships against CCSs are not fun.
really? What would you use to kill CCS?
Hillsbros. If I
CCSs
was
are-
to-
I mean, we're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
we're looking at 2 planet kills here from Bean within the first first half an hour. Like if anyone's pushing this back, we're gonna start cutting Michael off of resources pretty soon here. He's got down to what 3 planets now.
I mean,
Yeah, but does
he's
Bean
down
have
to
the
5
Yeah.
planets.
temperate?
I don't actually think it's
And-
that bad, because if you notice the planet itself, none of the actual structures have been destroyed, and they still work. The
Yeah.
mines still work, the trade stations, those still work. The planet itself is not as bad of a loss as it is for Covenant.
What Bean's really tripping up here is his production facility so far in his rear end still. I mean, just take that as you wish. But you know, he really needs to move that forward.
And yeah,
he really,
he has
and this is
6
the delay.
battle cruisers now.
Exactly. His expansion, like he's putting the pressure on, but he's just not able to keep up the pace because of his production facilities right now.
Now, actually, I reckon that for Stanford, Harris's with double emergency thrusters is actually a semi-decent way to fight CCSs. Because each of them has 50% dodge chance. That's 50% chance to dodge a plasma lance every time it's fired at you.
Kill
On a
the
really
stage for 2
expendable ship.
seconds? Says Idio? What does that mean? Disconnect everyone?
He wants to restart the stage.
Alright guys, I guess we're restarting the stage. Everyone get out of here.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys are tuning into the stream, we have this little fight going on. And Michael is not building any colonization ships yet. And it looks like he's actually just trying to go for Bean's next planet here, almost. As Michael jumps in here. Okay, now we can join. Are we good to go?
Back, we're good to go.
We're good to go.
Started it.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here for you guys. All right.
Do it straight away, yeah. Let's get this straight off again.
What?
This straight off.
Yeah, we're good to go. Civil streaming his view as well, and a lot of CCSs are starting to jump in where Michael's fleet is. I don't know if these CCSs, if Bean knows. What did someone say something? There
For
we go.
those new joining the stream, we're currently watching Bean versus Michael in what is the last of the second stage rounds of the tournament this weekend. Pretty much we've seen a lot of pressure in the first half of this game from Bean pushing straight up into Michael. He's failing to keep up resources behind though in terms of production. You got anything on that, Dark?
Bean is not failing to keep up, really. He's got 8 CCSs on this planet, which will absolutely destroy Michael's fleet that he has here. And Michael doesn't really have anything here to respond. Especially because his Phoenix is getting kind of beat up by the AI.
Those in chat, I posted the current brackets as to where we're at on the scoreboards. Like I said, last of the second round. Then we're moving on, waiting out for Ender and Silver Garlic later on today, and then potentially the winner of this facing Crab.
Now what's interesting is Michael isn't getting his planets back. Oh, he actually did build some colony ships and he's sending them out. Yeah, he built 3 colony ships and he's sending them all out. And Bean jumps his SDVs right into a large Paris spam.
I think Michael is trying to sabotage Bean's research with the razors. And
He
Bean
could be
didn't
doing that.
realize.
Yep, that could be very good.
Yeah.
Especially because Bean has 3 research stations here. He's
Yeah,
got 2
exactly.
military research and
It's huge.
an economy research.
Yep.
That'll eliminate Bean's plasma lances and maybe even his CCS research.
Yep. It will.
If Bean doesn't have any other military research
He
anywhere
has
else.
2 more on other planets,
But that's not
that's
enough.
not enough. Yeah. So the razors are moving in now.
Very nice.
Yeah, the
What are
razors are
y'all's
moving in.
predictions for the end of tourney?
End of the tournament, I can't say. I got Civil here.
Allow
I
again.
think Civil would be it. Maybe Michael Merck, because Michael Merck is really turning the tables on Covenant here.
How many Prowlers are trying to bomb that planet to take out those research structures? Because you
4.
actually need like 4 or 5. Because they actually don't do quite 1,000.
And there's some DRPs coming in right now as well, which will be able to detect the Prowlers and fight them.
Like, those might not be credit heavy, but that is like 300 deuterium flying around right there.
And all of Bean's SDVs have pretty much been destroyed, and Michael gets this planet back. And this
Have those
planet as
CCSs
well.
been busy, or has he
The
been planning on
CCSs have
using
gone
those?
down here, and they were fighting some of Michael's ships, but they didn't die. However, Michael's Phoenix is going to die here if he doesn't get the move on. And yeah, it looks like it might go down. Michael kind of
Bean
getting a
decides
little.
to jump to the other Ferris planet instead of the Temperate that he just lost.
Well,
Which I
I
don't
think he
know how
knows
to
that. I
feel
think he
about
knows
that.
like the culture's too high now, and he can't capitalize on that. He can't get it
Or
from him.
maybe he's hunting down the Phoenix class as
He
well.
could be hunting down the Phoenix, which he saw earlier. Which
Yeah,
will
Michael
be,
didn't move it.
yeah, Michael didn't move it. And there's
Phoenix
also
is
some
gone.
research here as well.
All of this allows Michael time to build up new dry docks on Clotho, on the Temperate.
Yes,
I don't
but
think-
we're also seeing something I don't think we've ever seen in any competitive match before. Using Shrieker missiles
Yeah, we
to
haven't seen that
bypass
before.
shields.
And he
Well,
destroyed
I
2
have never
ORSs with
even
them.
seen that. And he did that with very like I think we're really starting to understand what I said even back in playtesting, that Stanforth is kind of busted if you really micro him and do things with him well. I mean, 4 or 5 Shrieker missiles took down the ORS.
I'm of the opinion that there's too many razors here, and more Saharas actually could show up here if he's
Yeah?
got the time
One
for it.
military
Because
research did get
Shriekers,
destroyed.
What I love to do personally was I would build the razors, and I would just throw them into my fleet because they never got auto attacked by the side missiles. So you could throw 10 of them in there, and people don't normally expect to see 10 or so razors within a fleet, like a mainline battle fleet, and then they throw all of their abilities on auto cast with the Phoenix refits with the resupply upgrade.
And now Michael's
You're
built
just doing
Saharas.
damage.
oh, here we are. These are my boys.
That's
Now,
insane.
what does the Sahara do as not a big UNSC player and definitely not a Stanforth player?
Okay, now this is a treat.
Yes,
The Sahara
sir.
don't look like much, but it's got the executive action ability, which gives it every 5 seconds it can throw a 2,500 damage nuke.
Oh
Which
yes,
means in
yes,
only
this
a
is the
few
one that lays the
seconds
nukes.
it can dumpster an ORS. But it can only shoot 5 times. 1 missile, 1 provision. Now I've seen Canned occasionally take cradles and use Saharas as glorified bombers.
Yeah. I've
But-
done that before.
That sounds a
It
little
looks
evil.
like
There's
it
another
looks
thing
like
about
Michael
executive
is
action
choosing
though.
to ignore this fleet from being here.
I think he knows
On
it's
the
too
bar?
much. 8 CCS is, is a lot. However, do
I
they
mean,
have
he had
plasma
3
lances?
Phoenix
They do not
classes.
have plasma lances.
Yeah, and he had 3
If he
Phoenix
took that
classes.
fight with those Saharas and he used executive action, he might be able to take that fight. Those Saharas are the exact answer he needed to answer those CCSs.
And now he's taking a neutral planet, which is just gonna take him
It's
some
not
time.
gonna hurt Michael, and it will do damage to his ships. Or not. It's not gonna hurt Bean, and it's gonna do damage to his ships.
And all
Oh.
in the meantime, Bean is hurting his eco.
To the upcoming Stanford players, if you're up against a high-level player, be careful because it does not take much effort to destroy them. They look like they have 50% evasion, but people like Melons, they will auto-target down every single prowler you've got.
It actually looks like Bean has gotten his plasma lance back.
What are the eco upgrades on Bean looking like?
I have no idea. We can't see research.
We can see the population on some of his templates though. That would be a good hint.
Yeah, this one has 280 population. This one, 210. Max
Hasn't
is
gone too
210.
hard into it then.
What's very interesting to me is that Bean is not building any trade at all.
He has no
Bean's
trade at
eco is
all.
really bad.
No, he has no
Me
trade
and
at all.
a lot of people were talking to Bean yesterday about trading. He thinks
Yeah, I know.
it's not necessary.
I think it's not good. I know, but if he would be playing against me, it would have been game over already because he's so far behind in eco.
You say that, Civil, but that might still come. That might be 2 matches
Yeah.
away.
I'll be happy about that.
Better be seeing some words where your money's coming from. I want to see that.
Don't pull a diabetes and talk all this shit and lose.
It might happen, man. It might happen.
Dan, you got a lot of static coming from your mic.
I think that's because he's probably making a milkshake or something, bro. He's always in his
Oh, well, here
kitchen.
we go. Bypassing directly past that temperate world. Gone straight past it, just
Yeah,
left it.
but this planet is defended. He's built combat platforms, repair platforms. He's building.
That's not much, honestly.
It's not
gonna do
much, but I mean, Capital Shipyard.
Bean is also retreating his little raiding fleet
His
from the
little
Ferris planet.
CCSs. He
Is
is.
he?
Yes, when I think he
Ah,
should be pushing on
pushing.
with those. Yes, exactly.
Covenant have less to lose from losing their orbitals than UNSC do.
No.
Covenant ground
Bean
planet
here
eco is
building
better.
some ORSs.
Does a Prophet of Regret? I don't play Prophet of Regret. Does he actually benefit the ORS that much? His non-cast capitals?
I don't really know as a Prophet of Regret man.
It gives them an ability that they fire 15% faster. or
And they
something,
get
but
20% evasion, right?
They take hull damage. Yeah.
I
They
think
take
just
hull
looking
damage.
at this, I mean, we're seeing, based on points here alone, we're seeing Bean outplay Michael at the moment. Based on my feeling and what's going on, I think Bean is gonna, take this by score.
Well, that's at the hour 30 mark, which I mean, how long have we been going here?
I don't know what's their time at the moment.
So I think we've been going for about 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit more.
Your stream says 48 minutes.
My stream says 48, but we didn't start the matches as soon as I started the stream. I started the stream like 10 minutes before 2, then we didn't get matches going until 2:10.
I mean, Bean's got a real chance here to the planet he just cleared out, bottom right hand corner, to go on in, destroy the planet, and colonize and push that territory just over that mark now. Whilst the culture just isn't there, it just doesn't have that culture yet.
Well, Bean's retreating his ships to go and fight this little.
Well,
Little
he's
fleet.
seeing a real threat. He's seeing a real threat from the Phoenix classes. They got the orbital bombardment.
Yeah, but he's letting Michael Merck just build up.
Honestly, I think Bean stretched himself too far with an economy that can't back it
I
up.
think Bean is looking a little rough here as some halberds start coming out from Michael.
I wonder if we should ask the Sims
Man, there's nothing
Solar
like
Empire
starting the
2
morning
devs.
with some hot cocoa, guys.
Yeah, dude, get out of your kitchen so your mic
Who
static goes
calls it
away.
that?
Yep.
No, Bean here just building ORSs. He built a couple of them.
If
Here.
only we could look at Bean's economy.
Yeah, we can't really.
So yeah, Michael's micro in my eyes is not on point once more. What he should have done with those parrots is attack the research stations and snipe those
Yeah, for sure. Instead of the
instead
combat
of the
platforms.
combat platforms. Yes, exactly. They're useless.
I mean,
I mean, well, he's lost this battle straight away, so Michael has taken the hit here, but ultimately all
Yeah.
it's done is just delay
So
Bean on this.
he's taking the hit anyway. So why not take research down and delay
And
your
that's what
enemy?
he's doing
So,
now. He's targeting the research.
yeah,
The
he's
military
doing it right
research is
now.
just
Yeah.
about gone. It actually might slow his phoenixes dying, and he might actually get the planet all bombed out.
Maybe.
He needs
There's
to
only
take
one
advantage of the
Phoenix
fact that
left.
he is Stanford and has faster than normal UNSC movement. But he also needs to be careful, and this is a flaw I've done against Covenant when Stanford, is that Covenant
He's
still
taking the
jump
planet.
faster than you.
Yeah, the planet
Planet
is
Covenant are
Planet's
faster than you
done.
across the
Yeah.
board.
has been decolonized.
I don't think that was worth two Phoenix refits.
I think it was, and especially the research is gone.
He also killed Bean's second raiding fleet with the STVs and shit.
If he gets rid of this,
Did the
Bean's
Sahara
a
fight
big
down
hit here.
center.
Yeah.
another RS just jumped in, and some more CCSs as well.
I'm just worried because I have done the thing where you run away from a Covenant and you're just constantly landing and they're waiting for you because they can land where you're going faster than you can.
Michael has built 20 halberds here in the back.
Oh, okay.
And more keep getting pumped out. I think he just has the economy to smash Bean, because Bean hasn't built any trade stations.
Yeah. All his planets had maximum upgrades from population, but that Temper planet going down was actually a big hit to his economy because he's relying so heavily on population.
Oh,
So, yeah.
and this ORS gets hit pretty hard. It won't be enough to kill him. I think Michael sees that and he's immediately starting to run away from it. Yeah. All these pairs just go down, but I don't think Michael cares too much about it, honestly.
Honestly, what Bean
What's,
should be doing, he's researching all the population on his Terran planet again. He really needs to research planet fortification as well.
You know,
Because
if
you
he
need to defend your eco if you're
He
doing
does have
that.
another
What are
DRA
we
coming in.
seeing? We're seeing investment already on the Southern planet, the Temper Southern that Bean has captured earlier on in the game. What's actually going on there in terms of development right now? That's Rodari.
Yeah,
Population's going
check
up
out
and
the
planet
civilian
fortification is
population.
going up.
Yeah, but now there's a fleet coming in from Quotha to kill that.
Yeah,
Potentially.
so there's
Bean often
Charons
talks
coming
about
in. If they actually manage to bomb Rodari before Bean can react, that's another big blow against his economy.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
he has
Bean
full
mentions that he really
population there,
prefers.
The only
Dude,
thing that Bean is
that's
benefiting from right now,
expensive.
the only thing Bean is benefiting from right now is the fact that he's actually got his ships already at that jump radius, so he can just jump straight there as required.
and he has a
It's
shipyard
Something
here.
that he didn't.
Also,
Let's
want to
see
point
how
out that
fast he
Bean's
reacts.
relying on planet eco, but there's no culture buffing that at his home, his single biggest population planet.
Correct.
That's true.
So who were you? Ender versus Civil.
Uh,
Crab, you're
Ender's
in
not here.
semifinals?
Yeah, that's me.
Ender's not here, so Civil just gets to move on. If Ender doesn't show up, which I don't think he will.
I don't
I don't think Michael's gonna
Michael's
get this
gonna
planet,
manage to bomb this planet now.
but he might distract.
He's got the nuclear upgrade. He does have the nuke upgrade on
I
his
don't.
channels
I don't
now.
think it's gonna do much though. There's only 4 Charons here.
Oh. Alright, Watermelon wants to join in and talk, and I don't see why not.
Oh,
Well, we've got too many people in here at the moment, so it's getting pretty crowded on the stage right now.
Yeah, I think on the stage after the match, sure, but during the match, I don't think so.
See.
Yeah, I don't think this planet's gonna go down.
Crab, you've
No,
been in the
no,
server
not at
since
all.
2019, but you've just now been active this year?
Oh, yeah.
Huh, cool.
It looks like Michael is going for the same thing again.
I actually used to be here a long time ago.
Oh no, his fleet. Yeah, no, they're going for the neutral temperate.
Honestly, if no one
And
takes this neutral, I mean,
Yeah, that could.
Michael or somebody can just take it and it'll be another buff. But it's
yeah,
also a
let's see
money
I think
if
people
he
are
sink.
goes
afraid
for
of
it
putting
or
too
if
much
he's
money on
trying
the
to hit
planet.
Bean again.
Because you don't want to put too much money as an investment onto a temperate planet that could easily be destroyed.
Yeah.
You
The
gotta be
thing is,
careful
Bean
about that.
had a scout sitting on Clotho the whole time, so he should have been aware of that move right now. The Charons actually came close. The planet is
Yeah,
on
they got
600
halfway,
yards.
but the
Yeah.
Charons are going down.
Well, it pulled the whole fleet from being over here. It's only for 4
Not only that, but it
Charons.
also destroyed 50 population.
Yeah.
I gotta admit though, Bean's economy is doing way better than I thought it would.
I mean, the population thing is nice. It's just, yeah, pretty risky if you
Yeah,
lose
he's
the
doing
planets.
culture before he's doing trade stations. Does he have matter processors? I don't think so. He does not.
Now I heard somebody say that matter processors and refineries aren't good until they're almost at their final upgrade, and that it's better to just do trade stations instead.
Well,
Now I'm wondering if he's gonna take any of those ships, because all you need again is 30 Parises to take the Shield World. I don't think Michael will do it, but he's now at the point where the culture will reach it before him, and he could probably take it without really being able to do anything.
Again, I would like to see some de-scouting from Michael.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he
Michael's
actually
at
did.
8
There's
point.
there were scouts all over his planets, and now they're not. There's only
If you
like a
actually
couple
look
scouts
at the
here.
fleet movements, Bean, oh no, he's not sending his fleet back. He was about to do that,
I
but
thought he was
now I
too.
think he's sending him on the offensive.
Yeah, it's a
I think it's
close
the
Would have
most
march.
been a
important
Scout at
smart
the
place.
move.
top temperate.
Hornet
No, there
mines.
isn't.
Okay, Saharas can deploy Hornet mines, although there's a bit of controversy around those.
Sometimes they just don't work well.
They don't work. People say that they don't do anything versus Covenant.
I think they work great when they work. It's just getting them to work, because
Also
you
has
can
a lot
make
of
a
saber
huge
platforms here.
field of
I
them
think
too.
that there's when the mythos that the Hornet mine doesn't work. I think there's a bit of history behind it because the Hornet mine is a weird thing. It's actually a ship in the game files, and if you destroy it or not, point blank,
He
the
said he
Hornet mine
forgot
will
the point
always
blank was a
have
thing,
its
and he has
explosion.
2 of them.
Huh?
There ain't no way.
Michael
No.
Are
Merck
we gonna
has
see
2
some
point
genuine
blanks.
This is what Stanforth was originally designed for, was this exact gameplay, but I don't think I've ever seen the point blank used.
The point blank, an absolutely beautiful ship. I think one of the best looking ships in the UNSC arsenal. Now he has 3 of them. Now
I
there's 3
believe
of
these
them.
guys got it canonized. Sins of the Prophet
And the
team got
really
it
cool thing
canonized.
about the point blank as well is that it cloaks a field of ships, so it acts like a cloaking hub.
I want to preface that because I've actually used the point blank a bit myself. It only
Yes.
cloaks other prowlers. But secondly,
Yes.
And now Bean's
it's
fleet is going
just
to
around.
Thekla.
You usually see point blanks when you're
And
facing up against
Michael's
things like
fleet is
casters.
going to this frozen planet here at the top, where Bean has military research.
Yeah, he
And
spread
the
it
whole
out
fleet
after
row.
after
I
he
am really
lost
interested to
that
see
one
what
on
Michael
Hegira.
has them. What's the plan with the point blank? I have
The point
no
blank,
idea what he
he's
could use
probably
it for.
going. He might go up around the top with one fleet with a couple Saharas and maybe a Cradle if he's ballsy like that.
Cradle will slow the
just-
whole fleet down. All the ships will
Yeah,
slow down
but
to
it'll
match. It's
keep
very
the
slow.
execution action and all the ship destroying, like the building destroying stuff, away. And you can always send it as a separate fleet as needed.
This is true. Has he
Bean
remembered
is
to
now
refill the
sending
Sahara's
STVs to
provisions?
defend his planets, which I think
I don't
is a
know
well
about that
move.
one.
STVs are not good at planet defending.
No, he's pulling back his whole fleet again to deal with.
Very
No way.
reactionary.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
think
No
Bean is looking
way.
for a decisive fleet battle, which with Michael Merck he's not going to get. He's not going to get a decisive
He's
fleet
going to
battle.
avoid every single.
This is
fleet
also
battle.
way too far of a journey for this fleet. By the
Yeah.
time they get there, the damage is already done.
Yeah, it's going to be 3
Yeah.
or 4 jumps. and it's just
He's
gonna be
probably
rough.
not even going to go for the planet bombing. He's probably just going to go for the tech research, unless
is
he's
gonna
just
go for the
doing
planet
both
bombing.
like a Giga Chad.
And then
I
I'm
mean,
sure
he
the
has 10
Charons.
Jarons.
Yeah, he has
they're gonna
10
bomb.
Charons, and then he's gonna go for the
He
military
should.
research, and then
He
he's gonna
should send 2 Halberds or something for the military research.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
he
doing
should. Or wait for the
I think
Charons.
Bean would have had a higher chance here of just, going directly again, laying the pressure in against Michael himself on his home planets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why he's
Make-
playing so
I
defensive.
believe
He
there's.
has a
Exactly,
big
yeah.
fleet. He has a Doom stack that's pretty much unstoppable right now for
Doomstack.
Michael.
He could easily have rolled straight to the capital
Yeah,
and took out his Michael's
exactly.
research. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
built. If
everything
he had a
there.
fleet cap, he could have either sent back some ships and dealt with it that way, or
I
built
think
some
what
back.
Bean is not doing, he's not splitting up his fleet. He's just making one big Doom stack and sending it everywhere, and it's not
Whereas-
working in this case.
Whereas Michael is able to fully
Yeah.
abuse the Stanforth micromanaging mechanics.
Yep.
And we're going to see
Michael's
that
economy
they
looks
jump
like it's
there.
kind of behind though.
He could
And they
have
are
sent like
halfway.
half of his fleet to deal with this, and they would have been fine.
Yeah, and this
Right.
planet goes down.
But if we
As
call it back,
Michael
go
Mark's not
ahead,
destroying
Mike.
the military research. I think that's a big loss
Yeah.
for him.
That's a big mistake. Yeah.
Oh, is he sending some halberds back to go deal with it? I think he
It
is.
looks like it, yeah.
Power
But if we
nukes would
call
be
it back,
good
we
enough.
should remember that the most important thing in these matches is time. And that's one thing I think the UNC does not have on its side is time. So if you're able to buy as much of it as you can until you can get those mid to late game
Yeah.
eco researches, that's
Well, I
where
think Michael has a
think
better eco
Michael's
right
running
now.
into the problem I had trying to raid Covenant.
it's just the
You will
fleet.
just be outrun. You'll always be outrun by Covenant, and it is so hard to raid versus something so much faster and deadlier on an individual basis.
As that one military research goes down, and
Yeah, I
it looks
think
like
the other
this
one will go down as well.
the other one will go
You know,
down.
I think a lot of people sleep on the Charon's nuke ability, and I can't blame them because on the Charon stat card, it has a nuclear DPS of 3. It has 3 damage per second, which is pathetic. But I think there's something going on under the hood, so it does a lot more damage than it actually says.
I don't know. Michael's
But what I
point
do-
blanks have like moved up a bit, but they're not going into any like decisive battles. Maybe because Michael's trying to get some more fleet cap to
I
build
just-
some frigates or
The
something.
other
I don't
research
understand the point
went
blanks.
down as well.
If
The other research did go down.
Yeah.
Now either
And Michael's
Bean
fleet
has a
is
big
slightly ahead.
Bean has a big
So-
decision to make here. Does he go for the Charons? Is he going to split his fleet? We haven't seen Bean split his fleet too often, so he might split his fleet to go after the Charons, or the Charons are going to go bomb, or the Halberds are just going to go destroy his research.
The Halberds are going straight for the research this time, which is a very wise decision.
He does actually have 2 CPVs there, which is very interesting. And that'll be all of Bean's research, pretty much.
And in the meantime, right now, Michael is pushing the bottom Tempra planet, Rodari, with a
Bean
bunch
is
of
getting
Halberds.
outmaneuvered.
He
So
should have
even-
sent Charons, honestly, to hurt his eco, but
Well, I
But
think
he doesn't have those upgrades for the eco anymore. Yeah, he might have the population increases.
and
for
Bean's
the
fleet
planets
is going
themselves,
straight for the Charons.
but he doesn't have the research for him anymore. If all of the stations are gone.
As
And I
one
think that will
economy
probably
research
kill
goes. Oh, what just happened?
Mars.
My game just paused. It's lagging. Big lag.
everyone's lagging, yeah.
If he loses these research
the game's
stations
going.
and has to contend with
Kinda.
rebuilding anything,
Michael's
he's
lagging?
lost.
Michael's good. We're good. We're going. One military research goes down. One
Jesus.
economy research goes down at his homeworld.
Look at that
And
micromanagement though from
No, they're not going
Ah.
for the next research station, which is, yeah. Okay, now he realized.
I think
no?
he should go for the next research station. Maybe he's
Yeah,
gonna try
he
and destroy
should just
the.
go for the
I think he's gonna
research,
try and go
yeah.
for the CPVs here.
He's trying to go to fight.
the
but it's not
CPVs
gonna
will kill
work.
them all if they try to go for the
Yeah.
research station. I think he's making the right call. CPVs just do so much
No.
damage.
Well,
They're
one
going
CPV
to
is about to
die
go down.
anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, He is spending all the money on these CPVs.
Do you
Yeah,
think
and
that
he's
the
already
mer-
low on money.
Hurting the research even more would be a very big play for him.
But look,
I
he's
don't know if
killing the
those halberds could.
CPVs though.
I don't know if the
Because-
halberds could make it to the research station in time and actually kill it. I think he's
Yeah.
making the right call.
He's doing more damage. This is one of those things where he's just going to lose those fleets.
They could have
Everything
killed
Covenant
one
is
more.
faster than a 2 NSC equivalent.
They could have killed one more for sure. Probably
Those
both.
halberds are amazing, man. 5 are taking on
Oh, and now a huge fleet is moving into Radari. From
with razors as well to take
with
care of any
razors,
potential
point
Kazas.
blanks. Speaking of Kazas,
I-
we haven't actually seen any
There's
of
I
those.
think-
still no Charons though from Michael, which is
Crab.
a huge disadvantage.
Remind me, does the point blank get an ability, scattering ability? I believe there was an ability
Well, this is
on
the
point-
reason that I think a lot of people build the point blank against the cast, and for good reason. It's got the Jest Around ability, which the Jest Around enables it to turn off a cast for 60 seconds. Any ship it targets that has a shield turns off for 60 seconds. And with 3 point blanks, I think you can chain stun a cast.
And
I
so
think
is
that
His
might be what he's
whole
going
fleet
for.
is going back to his homeworld.
He could use Razor.
my
He could use
God.
Spartans. The point blank can
he-
spawn Spartans.
he is potentially going to micro down any Kazas and then just hit them with
Goodness sake.
razors.
I don't think we'll be seeing Casses really anytime
I
soon.
don't think-
I don't
I've
think-
only seen them once.
But we might see ORSs or just CCSs, which again, the point blank's taken down 3 CPVs out of a fight to be
I
mopped up.
think this is actually a fault on Michael's part, is that he built anti-Cass without ever spotting a Cass. And point blanks don't do well outside of fighting Casses. They are very expensive, very fragile as far as capital ships go. They do have 50% evasion, but if I'm not mistaken, DRSs can reduce enemy ship evasions.
We've about 40
Look at
minutes
that.
left in this
Ian's
match.
fleet is jumping out, and
And
Michael's
Michael's got
fleet is
some small
arriving.
ships jumping in.
Yeah, but he's
Where's he
jumping
going?
after Bean, which is No,
Is
those
a
halberds,
sure
he
death
is-
wish.
He is having Bean do some mental gymnastics right now. I know my head would be hurting if I was having to deal with, God, another fleet going for the, temperate. He's got
yeah.
ships on 4 or 5 different worlds. Just amazing micromanagement on Michael's end.
But yeah,
There's
like
no Charons though.
no
so,
Charons yet.
Bean's getting all the money still.
Some
from
Charons
the
have been built,
Rodari.
and another point
That's-
blank has also been built.
I don't know about having 4 point blanks now. I think that's a bit much for what I believed he was going to do, but Michael surprised us a lot in this tournament, so we'll see.
Point blanks do have one unusual stat. They have like 20 nuke DPS, and Charons already do so much, and they have 3. So I wonder if the
No
point
way.
blank might actually be a sleeper combat ship. I'm not sure.
And that
I've always
sounds
had the
insane.
suspicion.
That sounds insane, yeah.
I'm just going to see if we can put the money where Michael is. I also propose we call
Sahara's
him
moving
Michael
back
Michael.
some. Maybe
Saharas are
he's
going back.
reorganizing his fleet.
And now there's some cradles that are coming in now. More Charons are being built. A
Ooh.
lot of Charons are being built.
Yeah,
Heavy
that's what he needs.
anti-cap.
That's what he needed 10 minutes ago, the Charons.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
trying to take the top Terran planet as well now.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think,
he's only got like some halberds and a marathon there. There's no reason not to.
Is he just trying to take planets so he can win?
I mean, yeah, if he times out Bean, then
But right now, Bean's going to win in that regards. Bean has a
No,
more
I
planet
don't
over
think
him.
so.
Bean has one more planet over him.
yeah, he
That's
does.
just for now.
But I mean, this planet has been occupied. This planet just got bombed out recently. He's about to get this one, so it's about to be even.
We must be close to the hour mark by now.
Yeah. So there's about holy shit, I'm having a stroke. There's about 30 minutes left. Yeah.
Now, if we could keep an eye on some of these raises, because these might be Spartan raises, and I don't know if Michael's planning on doing that. Because if these are Spartan raises, that
He
would
can
be
steal
interesting.
Ships.
He could steal CCSs, and stealing CCSs is the only time I'd say Spartan Prowlers are worth it. They're otherwise 4,000 up top.
Now, is Michael going to be able to fight this fleet? There's an ORS here, a bunch of CCSs.
Yeah, his fleet is split
Now,
up. Being,
what? I'm
like he
sorry,
has
then.
problems reinforcing or making the Doom stack again right now.
Yeah, and Bean is.
Now-
I think Bean is just trying to run. Bean knows this fleet's like done, and a DRP falls.
Capture.
Instantly.
But
Look
these
at
are
that
Spartans. Okay,
ORS.
these are Spartans. These are Spartan prowlers, and now that's hype.
Now,
He
is the
should've gone for
Razor
the
class
CCS.
doing that, or is
That-
it the point blank
That's
doing
that's
that?
the Razor.
The
I believe.
Razors-
And the
The
CCS
Razor.
falls.
Oh my
Another
god.
CCS falls.
Oh my.
And a
Okay,
DRP.
so Spartan prowlers are completely on a. They look exactly the same to the regular version. There's no way, as far as I know, that we can tell. They're hidden, so to speak.
That's
Which is just as well
insane.
because the
He's
point
gonna
blank can
take
deploy
all of
fake
those.
razors. Although it's not as good as you think, because whenever a CCS is captured, it loses all its upgrades, which
Yeah.
is a
That's
huge
fine.
shame.
It's still a CCS for the UNSC, which takes up no fleet cap, I believe. And
It
it's
does.
only
It
just-
takes up some fleet cap, I'm pretty sure. And
Does it?
0 upgrades is painful on anything. It also loses the plasma lance. The Spartans just
He
disassemble
took
the
over
plasma
2
lance and put it off.
CPVs, which is very good in my eyes. The
Yeah.
CPVs are the biggest threat right now.
Another
for him.
one, 3.
Oh, there goes another.
So you're telling me he now has
And the
3
cars are down here
CPVs.
too.
It's just very
I
expensive though.
forgot
Remember,
you
it
can
costs,
take my ships. Yeah.
it's $4,000 to spawn the Razor Prowlers, and it costs another $800, not counting minerals, to use the ability every time. Which
Wait,
means
did the point blank drop razors out
Yes.
from
Yes,
its
it can-
bay?
there's 2 abilities that the point blank has that spawns Prowlers. The first one spawns holographic fake Prowlers that behave like Halcyons. They can taunt.
And
The second ability spawns Spartan Prowlers, but that's fucking expensive.
now I wanna raise the question: is that GG?
I think that heavily ties in his favor. He now has Covenant ships.
Yeah. Let's see. How many does he
So
have
many.
in total? He has 4 CCSs, and that's it. He has 4 CCSs
That's still 4 CCSs,
for sure.
Reminder though,
And this planet is getting
unupgraded.
bombed out too.
which is more
Seems-
econ he's losing.
It looks
He's
like
now
Dean
lost.
is jumping in again, which. Oh no, his ships are turning maybe?
Point
Oh,
blank.
but
Okay, wait.
Michael's
Right.
going on the
Can we
offensive.
keep an eye on that temperate? That is a point blank
Oh,
versus an
yeah,
ORS.
oh, yeah,
We
they're
might
A
jumping.
point
get to
blank
see.
and a marathon versus an ORS.
We might get to see that nuke damage. We could finally put to bed the theory. How
I
much
think
damage
that's
can a point
GG,
blank do?
honestly. That's gonna be GG. Right.
There's 24 nuke
And you just
DPS
drop
on that thing,
prowlers.
which is a lot. Is he going to use the Jester round? He should. He should.
just fired
Okay, there
He
goes
something.
the
should
Jester.
cloak.
There
He
goes
should
the
also
Jester.
cloak.
How much damage is that nuke going to do?
Oh my god, wait.
Oh!
Not as much as I thought.
Nah, okay. What I've just learned from there is you've made a very expensive Sahara.
Yeah, but now they got Shriekers going out.
but also
Yeah,
the
that's
combat platforms
4,000.
are in range.
That is $4,000 worth of Prowler he just put on the field.
Yeah, but
Using that ability twice, you could buy yourself a Thanatos.
Could you? Because is there any titanium
And the ORS goes
deuterium
down.
costs?
There is
Meanwhile,
titanium and
Dean's main
deuterium
fleet
costs.
goes down as well.
Point blank almost died doing
Oh,
that.
the rest of
Jeez.
yeah. The rest of Bean's fleet is going down.
Now, the question is, can the Cradles repair this ship? The CPVs and the CCSs?
I'm fairly certain so. They
I'm
are
not
It
still
doesn't
registered.
matter because all that matters is the shield.
Yeah. Well, how are the shields? Do they ever go back to full, or do they ever stay on half?
Yeah. No, they just go back to full.
It's
Oh.
a shame because you won't really see this kind of capture play from against other UNSC players because
You
there's
really-
nothing worth capturing. Except for cradles, maybe? That's it. You just want to capture
He's
a
gonna
cradle and you only
ignore
need
the
one point
ORS
for that.
before he's killing it. That's a mistake, am I
I think
right?
it's a
However-
mistake, yeah.
I think Michael could also do with remembering that the Spartan Prowlers can capture structures. That includes combat platforms, and
Nah,
you could do some
Razor's
silly stuff.
turning around, and they're probably going to use Shrieker missiles again. Because he's targeting the CPVs.
Charons are coming in on 2 of Bean's worlds right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's
That's
looking to
insane.
bomb those.
And
And
Now
with
he's dealing with
Stanford's
the
Michael's
ORS.
building more ships too.
upgrades.
Oh,
He
he just captured
captured- yeah.
an executioner assembly. Can he build with that?
Yeah.
No, he can't. He can't build.
Okay.
It still saves a lot of time
It's a little silly.
instead of killing it. He's taken over 5 cars over here already.
He's taking over the
Six.
other executioner assembly.
Yeah. And all of the cars that they spawn.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm wrong and they can build. I'm dead sure they can't, but I really want to see if there's some kind
If
of
they
gimmick he's learned.
can, that changes the entire
Well,
game.
they're building
I don't
something.
think they can. It's possible that they might still build whatever was queued up inside them. So
But it just becomes Michael's ship, because if you look, that car
no,
being
they're
built right
spawning
now.
as they're spawning as beans, even though they're being built in Michael's shipyard.
They
are spawning as bean
beans.
ships.
That's rough.
Yep, there
That's
they go.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah,
That's
that
broken.
sucks.
Those ODSTs had a change of heart.
Still, he's killing the ORS. He's moving up with the rest of his
Straight
fleet
to the capital.
to Bean's homeworld. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a win. Oh.
Well,
Bean
the
did
problem
really
is,
well, though.
by victory and score alone, like, you know, Michael's outright won this, hands down. He's
Yeah,
outmaneuvered,
yeah.
out-microed Bean, but if we're going by the rules that we've set forward here, Bean's still winning, planet size. I don't know,
Is
is
he?
that worth
No,
consultation? And
he's not
is
winning
this?
by
No,
planet
he's
wise.
not.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
Michael
He's
Merck
not,
is
no.
winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost planets at
corrected.
this point.
If
yeah.
they both have the same amount of planets, do we go into sudden death mode and first planet lost equals loot?
Nah, we could either just
I think
call
we
it.
just call it based on the playstyle here, and Bean has been outmaneuvered completely.
I
It
think
doesn't
Bean's
matter.
fault.
Bean is gonna lose more planets until the timer
Yeah.
runs out, and then he lost anyways.
I think
He's gonna lose because he's gonna die now.
Oh, he has a
doesn't have
siphon
to-
though.
oh, Shrieker
where?
missiles.
Where?
Shrieker missiles.
I'm
Oh,
looking
no.
at it right now at his main world, Hegira.
Oh,
I-
if this gets Shrieker missiled, I swear that's gonna be. I think Bean just wanted to leave on a showboat note.
If he, wow, yeah.
I mean, he's gonna lose all of his military research.
He's not gonna be able to build anything after this.
Yeah.
Not anything of worth. He's not
He's
gonna
trying to
have
build
the
another
time to
siphon, but he
rebuild.
won't be able to if all this military research goes down.
And not only that, he won't have the time to. He doesn't have the time to build those stations.
He has 30
spend
minutes.
the money on
Yeah.
those stations, and then also wait for those stations to be built individually or by 2 constructors.
Let's see if the construction gets stopped here after the military research goes down.
Be interesting if it didn't.
Let's see. The military research has not gone down yet. Only the economy research. I don't think Michael Merck knows another CAS is in the works.
That's
Isn't the siphon the
interesting.
anti-cap? If he had Carols, he'd be fine. But these are siphons.
But another thing still is those shriekers are absolutely scary, because the thing that makes the cast scary,
Is the
Use the
100,000
shields.
shields.
I've
if you
seen
can just
Shriekers
say
put.
fuck your shields, die, you
Okay, one military
win.
research goes down. Did he get the other CAS out? Yes, he did. But can he build another one? I don't think he can. He cannot.
Siphon. The siphon's the one that has anti-cap as its specialty, right?
This is like the
I don't believe so.
real, the Sims
don't-
equivalent of building the Infinity and jumping ship and trying to run away. He's just
Like
building
those
two
are
guns.
shriekers that are probably going to open up on that siphon, but there's just not enough
With the
things to take
3 to
advantage
4
of it.
point blanks. So he prepared for a Kaz.
He also
Even
built
though-
And he got a Kaz.
interceptors. He built interceptors on his CAS.
I don't think Bean really knows what what Stanford's good at doing, and this is exactly what Stanford's good at doing.
Well, I tried telling him
Just
way
around,
back when.
just around deployed. That siphon is paralyzed.
For a
That's
minute.
good for another 60 seconds.
Shrieker
And
missiles.
the other.
That's insane.
The point blank goes down.
Let's watch these razors come up and do some gamer things. That's a shame.
Point blank is still squishy.
Not as much as I thought. Did he use the shriekers there?
He did, yeah. You could see some of the hulls gone.
It was actually the other Siphon that killed the point blank in one
Yeah.
shot.
It's the Charon's moving to the front right now.
329 DPS on the Siphon. From one weapon. I almost feel bad in saying, hey, even though this fight's getting to its best, we're gonna have to call it.
No, I mean we still have another 25 minutes.
Be right back.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, Bean should call it soon, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll win. I've never seen this kind of effective gameplay before. Like everything he's done is just efficient. From his picking of ships to everything, it's just he's been really efficient, and he has
Michael Merck,
taken
yeah.
very minimal losses.
Yeah,
I'm
and
back.
Michael builds a Phoenix too.
Yeah, that's honestly so insane.
You think?
Eh?
Yeah, there you go. I think Bean is realizing it.
GG's.
Yeah.
That was
Cool.
an amazing match.
Wait, what happened to the Siphons?
I think
They're
this
still,
is gonna be a hot take here.
they're still
I
in
think
here.
Michael's gonna win this tournament.
You think Michael's gonna win the tournament?
I think unironically Michael knows enough about this game, and his ability to
All right,
play
get someone get both players in here.
is there.
Oh, no offense, and but I'm gonna make sure I do everything to prove you wrong.
Yeah, he's up against Crab next.
Let's get Bean in here as well.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, Bean. You're the loser, so we have to talk to you first. Bean, what was your rationale behind not building trade stations and ultimately hurting your economy?
I had no plan for anything. I winged all that.
Okay.
There was no plan, rhyme, or reason. I just
So
played.
where do you think it went wrong? Where do you think Michael Merck outplayed you?
I mean, I gave him a free win at that point when I didn't push when I had the advantage.
Right,
I'd
and why
literally-
didn't you push?
I'll be honest with you. I wasn't paying attention. Like, straight up, I just didn't capitalize on it, so.
Okay. Is
That's
there
all
anything
it
you'd like to
was.
say?
I
Paris
appreciate the
ban.
old chats showboating, talking about the CCSs.
Yeah.
Wish we saw more of that from our players.
All right, Michael Merck. You
Am I the only Covenant player that had Kaz's out?
No, we've seen them
No,
from
Church.
Church.
But that's the base model. I had two OASs.
The
The
thing is that
Siphon.
every cast we've seen has gone up against Stanford, who eats them for breakfast.
That's why I went Regret. He'd be the only one that could throw hands with point blanks or anything like that, but I'm not familiar with Regret, so.
Yeah. Michael, you came into this tournament as kind of a late guy, right? You went up against Zeratul, and the underdog, you beat Zeratul, and we kind of, had more respect for you. Maybe it was a one-off thing, and now you came in here and beat Bean, who hasn't played in a while, but he was good when he did play.
By the way, that was my first 1v1 versus the Covenant, so that was fun.
Right, and you
And
won.
Yeah, I remember.
You're doing Stanford proud.
Oh no, I came into Bean's loss?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Bean has lost
Hey,
against Michael
surrendered.
Merck.
I just
Wow.
1v1 the Covenant and won. I am proud of myself.
This is
for
the
that.
first UNSC versus Covenant battle where the Covenant has lost.
Bean, what happened?
Well, we already asked him that.
Dude,
Um,
I'm gonna have to watch.
I have not
Basically,
played in
since I
3
figured-
years.
Actually, Doc, I think I'll count for the second one. Second UNSC Covenant.
Yeah,
Covenant
it's the
lost.
second. Yeah.
Oh, it's a
I
second.
figured out early on that I'm gonna get fucked by the Covenant early on, watching the other games.
I should have just kept
So-
pushing. I should have went straight to your capital. I don't know what I was thinking.
So
I should have went
Michael,
to capital, stripped it. Oh well.
where did things go right against Bean?
I was able to keep the economy up, and I was able to expand faster than him.
Yeah, we saw that in the beginning. You expanded a lot faster than he did.
Did you use the colony ships, or were you just normal fleeting it?
I was normal fleeing it, then I waited a little bit before I made a second fleet.
Amazing.
Yep.
But I had to abuse the shit out of the frickin' prowlers to beat the Covenant.
Now, Michael, it is up to you. You can wait to play your next match, or we can get into it almost immediately. Which your next match is against Ouchcrab here, I believe another UNSC player.
Do we have any other matches scheduled besides me versus Ouch?
So what happened to Church and Nikki? Are they still playing?
I don't know.
Ballistic, can you check up on that if you're still in here?
I've pinged Ender 3 times.
So
but,
have I. I messaged Ender and he hasn't responded, so I think Civil just gets to move on.
Yeah, that's a shame. Unless
I mean,
you
Watermelons
want to
could.
fight me.
I mean, Watermelons could come in as just like a match, but
I
don't think.
messaged Nikki in church earlier on and I had no response from them.
Okay, can you like go in their game room and see if they're doing things even though they're in the middle of a game?
They're in a match, right? They're
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they're in a match. It's supposed to end very soon.
okay.
So
It might be the first one that hits a timer. Maybe it sounds like.
yeah,
Wow. I
Actually, me
can't
and
believe you
Church's
being.
match hit the timer.
I can't believe Bean lost.
I mean, well, Michael Merck has
But-
taken out two people who have been very strong in
Idio.
this tournament.
Idio. I have not played in 3 years. I played
Can't
Regret.
believe.
I
you.
literally have like 40% mental capacity for this game. Like, it went about like I thought it would, honestly.
All right,
Well,
Michael.
to be fair, as of 2 months ago, I hadn't played for 2 years.
See?
He's got you.
So,
Bean
Michael.
in his
Wait,
prime
saying-
though. Oh man.
I don't even want to talk about. I don't know. I can't remember what I was in my prime.
Michael and Bean,
Alex?
thank you guys for coming up here and talking.
problem.
Thank you for the amazing match that we saw. We're gonna move on here soon, so I'm just gonna move these guys to the audience if that's okay with Idio and everyone else here.
Get the Manny. Do it.
All right.
Send them to the
Watermelon wants to come up
to
here
the
and
pits.
speak. I
Do
forget
it.
what he wanted to speak about watermelons because he's in here.
Watermelons is pretty. I consider him upper level. I really wanted to see him in the tournament.
Okay, watermelons, you're in here.
Oh, I'm full food, sir.
What?
He's
Hello,
here.
Melons.
I wasn't expecting to get put up here. Hello.
Yep, you're in. What's up?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was just I wasn't sure if how far into the tournament everybody was, and so I was just wondering if I was able to join still, but I did not realize you were so far in, and so
Yeah,
I
so
apologize.
we you updated the bracket, so Michael Merck wins against Bean, and now we insert Michael Merck against Crab as well. Nikki
Yeah.
and Church is still going. So after the Nikki and Church battle, we'll start the next round, where it'll be Zeratol versus the winner of that game, and Crab versus Michael Merck.
I assume we weren't able to get Drizzy
May the
or
best
Legion.
Stanford win.
We were not able to get Drizzy or Legion. I messaged Legion. He's one of my good friends, and he just hasn't responded to me.
What
Hey.
what happened to the loser bracket?
The loser
That's
bracket.
what we're talking
That's
about.
what we're going
yeah.
on right now. Right now it's Church and Nikki.
Oh.
They're still playing their game right now, and
Gotcha.
whoever wins that faces Zeratol.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
from there, I mean, it's just a couple of matchups, right? So how do we want to handle the Civil versus Ender?
So
Ender's
okay,
not
we have
here.
a larger question in here. There's been some controversy.
Okay.
This tournament, because there's not enough people, it's double elimination. And so that would mean that the loser bracket, the winner of the loser bracket, goes back into the winner's bracket and plays the finalists, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means if, let's say, Civil wins the entire beginning bracket, he has to fight the winner of the loser's bracket, correct?
Yeah.
That
could
is
be
how
either
we had.
Zeratol, Nikki, or Church. He
Yes.
could be fighting. Yeah.
And that's how we had things set up.
Yeah. Imagine.
And
Imagine.
a lot of people didn't like that.
No.
I believe
Why?
Civil was a
Dang.
little upset.
Dang.
But
The perceived
That's like the
problem
best way
was
to do a
that the
tournament.
loser bracket was like a highway to getting to the champion. Because
Right.
you'd be fighting all the people who lost, you'd be having an easier route.
To a mini
But
The
second
route
at
all the way to the
the end-
champion.
But they still lost in the beginning of the tournament. If they're able to win against the people who lost, they still have to go up against the person who won
Right.
Right.
Against
against
everyone.
all of the
Yeah,
other people.
So
So
they're still playing the good players.
right.
yeah,
They have to beat the same amount of people to make it to the
So they're
finals.
playing the bad players that lost.
So
and
But
I mean,
think about it, Sybil. The players that you beat all the way to the finals, right? They will get knocked down into the loser bracket,
by
and
one
they
of those
will then have
players.
to play them. Yeah,
yeah,
like they will be playing the same players that you have beat to make it to the finals. It's the
No.
best way to do
exactly.
a tournament.
Yeah, I've
The
always
only other
preferred
way
double
to do a
elimination.
tournament fairly would be Swiss. Sorry, apologies.
Yeah, well, Swiss is a bit complicated and it's really
I don't
annoying
like
to
Swiss tournaments. I
organize.
like double elimination personally. So
Yeah, like
Yeah.
round
I also
robin.
like
or-
double elimination.
I don't mind either way.
When I was trying to organize this tournament, I had it in mind with double elim.
Okay.
We can
I
look-
was
So
expecting
we have that
more
controversy over.
yeah. Now, so
Well,
here's
I'm telling you
also,
right now, it's not gonna happen today because I'm not gonna stay up that long.
was anybody able to hit up Emotion?
Is Emotion have a game?
Technically, they're in the losers bracket, just sort of waiting.
like
Like in
sub
round
in for
in
somebody
round
in
one.
the-
No, here's how it'll work with the winners bracket. Okay, right? Since Ender has essentially forfeit by not showing up, and I get it time zones, but ultimately it is based on the timelines we've got. I
Yeah.
reckon we bring Emotion forward, so he's forfeited to Emotion, who although lost that last game, is being brought forward into this bracket. If Emotion
So
is
Emotion's
available
going
now.
to the semifinals?
I would
I
say that
wonder.
would work better.
Well,
Something
I
is-
wonder. Would we rather if we could get Emotion,
Yeah, is Emotion
Put
here
him
and does he
against-
want to play?
put him against Watermelons?
No, we
yeah,
need
I
someone to
think that'd be fine.
play civil. We need someone to play civil.
How's the
Let's put
Civil Melons
Watermelon.
matchup going? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, I'm
Civil
not part of the
Melons?
tournament. It's so Civil's already in the semifinals. It wouldn't really be fair me to jump in and play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like someone, it's either Emotion or Ender need to play civil, and whoever wins that game goes into the finals.
They're both from different countries, so
Or I mean, we could just say Civil.
I think
proceeds to the
Civil
final
just
round.
moves on, or yeah, and that's fine into the final of the regular bracket.
I mean,
If you
last.
can get emotion, I will fight him, but otherwise it's fine for me.
I mean,
I think
Ender even said last night that he wouldn't be able to beat Civil anyways.
so. Yeah, I think we just we just move on. We can
Okay,
get.
well, if that's the case, it's Crab versus Michael right now, and then the winner of that plays civil.
Well, we have to
Oh,
wait
fuck.
until Church and Nikki are out so we can start that, so we can get the next round of the losers bracket.
No, we don't because we're on the
Okay.
victory bracket right now, and
Alright.
Yeah, should've
they
warmed
just
up.
jump straight in.
Crab versus Michael
mean-
Merck.
Technically, we could put Civil versus Michael.
No, because Crab is next in.
No,
Crab
That's
is.
Crab on the scoreboard. Crab is who has
Yeah.
to play Michael next.
Is
yeah.
there anywhere where
Yeah.
you guys have the bracket laid out? Sorry, is there like a channel
Yeah, I'll
or like
do it
a
now.
website or
I'll
something?
put it in the chat now for you.
I appreciate it. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna go up to Church and Nikki and see what they're up to.
Yeah.
Looks like they're chatting. So
Yeah, it looks like they are. Alright, boys. Hey,
Oh,
are you
hi,
guys done
Chad.
with
We
your
just
match?
finished. I killed him.
Alright, Church, you won?
Yeah, I won.
Okay.
I took all.
It's gonna go in the
Alright,
updated
Church.
version right now.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? Oh. Yo, Church won.
Oh, Church coming back.
Yep, so Church versus Zeratul. If Zeratul's here and if Church wants to play another one immediately, then they can go for it. Church, do you want to play another one immediately or do you want to wait a little bit?
I think he's
Zeratul against Zeratul. Or Pisceus.
Yeah, they're in here. It would be you and Zeratul.
Church against Zeratul.
I just messaged Zeratul. I don't think he knows if he's gonna continue on.
It's Pisceus, technically. Zeratul's
Well,
account is.
well,
he
it's
lost
the
that
same-
account. It's Pisceus in here.
Okay, sorry.
He's
It was
here.
the same person.
He's in here, yeah, he can hear us.
So,
How do you view the audience?
I don't know.
Chat.
It's just there.
like at the
Scroll
bottom.
down.
It's just like at the bottom.
Yeah.
Audience
Hit-
8.
Click the tournament channel and then like scroll down, basically.
Okay, yeah, being lost. Do we want to start up Michael and Crab?
Do a quick question for Nikki in church. So what happened, guys?
It was.
That was a long match.
The thing is, I refused to surrender.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
But you lost pretty much.
Let's just say he had one planet left.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But I hold that planet for 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah. I gave you one last stand. That was it.
Very nice.
Yeah, I lost
So-
early, like in a temperate planet, and from there it went downhill.
I mean, the moment he went for one of the forward temperates on the sides, it was
Yeah.
downhill from there.
So Nikki's out of the tournament. Nikki, you're eliminated. It really also depends too. Technically, being eliminated technically means he goes into the losers bracket, but there's no one for him to go up against.
I mean, he can go against Emotion, right? But
If we can get Emotion.
if Emotion doesn't come in here, then that Civil. Also, I believe Idio needs to get in here instead of you if Idio's co-casting with me. Correct.
Yeah, I'm here now for the
Okay.
rest of the evening, or should be, theoretically.
Just an update. That
I will be here
scoreboard
for-
is currently in the chat to this channel.
Yep.
I will be here for a little bit longer. I'll be going on a date later today, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep, yeah. So what we should probably do, let's try and get Michael and Crab.
Yeah, let's get
Get their
Michael and
match
Crab going. Is that gonna be the show match?
Yeah, I guess so.
Michael has put
Ender's
on a
not
real
here.
show here.
I'm happy to
Yeah.
play Bean in the losers bracket.
Ender's not here right now, and Sybil, I don't know how long we've got you for, but if you're still here in an hour, you'd probably. I think we're just gonna move you forward and have you face whoever wins
This
this
match?
Yeah,
round.
I'm here an hour.
Amazing. Yeah. I mean, because technically they forfeit. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
here.
Sorry, Ender.
Yeah,
I-
your
It
fault.
is what it is.
Like,
He
Grave
said he
now
doesn't
tried-
want to really fight me anyways.
Okay, so
Ah.
yeah, let's get
Dang.
That's dumb.
Idio, if you want to join in here, join in my match, and then we'll get Michael, Merc, and
Yep.
Crab in here as soon as Idio joins. So just wait until Idio joins.
Gotta
I'll-
get my
I'll, share my screen.
Steam launched.
You don't even have Steam open, dude? Come on.
You know, I didn't think I'd have nerves, but here I am.
Yeah, Crab, I'm gonna move you to the audience, and you should go get in a separate chat with Michael. Michael, do you wanna talk? Michael wants 5 minutes to get food. That's fine, right?
I'd like to eat food today.
Yeah.
It is. I'm happy to play Sean in the losers bracket if you want.
God.
I think
If
that's
you
fine.
need to even it out.
If
Yeah,
Bean
if you
doesn't
want to give me
care.
5 minutes to get the food real quick, that'd be perfect.
I mean, I don't see Pisius anywhere.
Yeah, Zeratol. Oh, Zeratol left.
Oh man, I just took part in the Steam hardware and software survey. Woo!
I'm gonna go ahead and look at the bracket here, and then I'm gonna.
So exciting.
I'm cheering silently.
Watermelons offered to sub in for Zeratol. Do we allow that?
If Zeratol's not here, I mean, I don't know. He's here. I mean, he's literally in.
Well, he was. He's not in here anymore.
He might be AFK.
He's not down at the bottom.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, let's get church out of here.
Hey, on the game, going in the matchmaking. Hell yeah. Okay. I am in not your lobby yet. I am now in your lobby.
Alright, if Michael, Merc, and Crab are both at least, you know, in the call and can access sins, join the lobby.
And then go walk away. Go
I
eat
believe
your
both
food.
these players
Go eat.
play UNSC,
That's
so
the thing. We're both Stanfords as far as I can tell. And I joined this tournament to prove Stanford could hang out with Cole.
Very nice.
and
So this is
with
gonna
that
be the
last
best
match,
Stanford
it's very
wins.
clear that he can.
Stanford has been holding up.
Idio, if you can
I'm
take over for a little bit,
actually
I am
shocked.
going to go use the bathroom.
Because I
Yeah.
expected a lot of Hillsborough rush in this tournament so far. I gotta admit, haven't been seeing a lot of it. Caught me by surprise.
There's
I
a
have
bit of it.
huge problems dealing with Hillsborough early rush.
There's a little bit of it. There's not a ton. It's definitely interesting. The thing that I'm surprised about is all these stand forts and no prowlers. No one is using prowlers, and that's
I
can-
actually
surprising
used
to me.
prowlers for
speak
like
about
one of the
that.
first times in my game.
Nice.
Michael used 3 point blanks. Did want to talk to you about that, Michael. You spawned
Woo!
3 point blanks, but I don't really know why.
I used it to spawn the Spartan Prowlers so I could steal all the
Very
government
expensive.
ships.
Very expensive. Why not just go with 1? They're quite pricey, costing 4,000 just to use the ability.
I was. Am I even speaking? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I realized that I couldn't build up enough good forces fast enough, so I was just gonna steal his.
That is a strategy. If you can't build it, take it.
Unfortunately, though, we probably noticed there, which is really unfortunate, but when you steal an enemy ship, it loses its upgrades. The plasma
does,
lance
yeah.
vanished into thin air. Secondly,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you noticed
I'm
this,
back.
but the executioner assemblies you stole, the factories you stole, they kept producing units
Yeah, I saw
for
that.
bean.
I was like, what the fuck?
Even though they were yellow, they
Yeah.
were building red units, which is
All right,
also another reason
Michael
you don't see
Merkson, where
razors
is
a lot.
Crab?
I'm joining, just sitting multiplayer.
Which is it's really funny too, because if your enemy still has the planet, you take their executioner assembly, and it's like if they have a lot of units queued, you now can't destroy. Like you have to self-destruct that structure because you can't destroy it now.
I just want to have mention my thought on the whole. You don't see a lot of razors or prowlers in
Yeah.
general. I think you do see a decent amount of Saharas, but razors.
We gotta get this moving. We got people in other
Yeah,
time
I'm in.
zones.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
here.
Michael,
You guys gotta get to different chats.
Are
Yeah.
you eating?
Yeah,
Have
Michael, are you
eaten?
good?
I'm eating pizza at the moment, but
Nice.
one or two more minutes would be good.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Also, do you guys want our colors? I'm like blue.
Yeah.
He's
Nah.
purple.
You guys are good with
Okay.
these
Lima
colors?
Oni. Lima Oni.
Okay.
But yeah, razors cost 50 deuterium at the start of the game, which is a lot. It is such an
Yeah.
restrictive amount, and you need like 5 of them to destroy a structure. So that is so much deuterium early on that you can lose to a single DRP, which can catch you and can outrun you and outwarp you.
Yeah.
The scenarios you can use a razor just don't exist all that often.
Now,
I used it just
if
to
they were
counter his
cheaper,
ships.
I would use them happily.
is
But right
Bean
now, they're
playing
just Sahara food.
against Ballistic right now?
Ballistic?
Yeah, is Bean playing against Ballistic? Because Ballistic offered to sub in for in the elimination bracket
Against Bean?
against Bean. Yes.
Is this happening?
I don't know. That's what he said, but we don't know if that's happening, so probably not. Okay.
They might be. They might be in a different
Well.
call. I don't know where they went. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
While we're waiting
Genuinely.
to start.
All right.
Idiot,
just
while we're waiting to
message.
start, do you mind if I ask you just a single question?
Yeah.
Nukes. Charons do like 3 DPS, but they seem to do a lot more than 3. What's going on there?
Say again?
Nukes seem to do a lot more damage than you'd think. The Charon has 3 nuke DPS, but it hits way harder than you'd think. Well, what's going on there?
Oh, so basically what's happening is Sins shows DPS values, and if a weapon has a really long recharge time, which I think Charon's nuke fires like once every like 2 minutes. So its DPS is divided by how many seconds over time. That
anyone in the chat here? Who is this?
fire
C
radius. So
bots?
it's
So
actual
nukes-
damage divided by time.
You
So
you still
nukes
in
have
here?
the same damage per hit, but the DPS is different across different ship classes.
Yeah, because
What up, guys?
their fire rates are different. Yeah.
Because we had a moment there in the previous match where Michael
Guys
watched
can
him build
join
point
the
blanks, and they
stream.
went to go fight an ORS. And then we
Yeah.
saw like the 23 DPS on the point blanks nuke, and we thought, oh, is this ORS just going to explode?
Yeah, some of the nukes do more damage, but also it's just by virtue that they're firing faster. So you'd have to
Alright.
check the stat cards. I don't
I'm
remember them.
basically ready
so-
in about 30 seconds here.
Michael, you ready?
I'm good to go.
30 seconds. Grab a new drink, and I'll be good to go. I have no
Okay.
idea if this is going to take an hour
Let's
and
get
a
into the
fucking
next
half.
channel in advance.
Yep. You guys get into the next channel.
I-
And I will start it up.
Yep, just give me like 20 seconds. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm just hearing my cats going insane in the background, and I do want to stop them going crazy before I start.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, just type in the chat when you're ready. The game chat. Michael's good to go. Wait for Crab to get up there. Crab is left.
Yeah, dragged him.
Oh. Crab is good to go. Let's get it. All right.
Okay.
Halcyon days are over.
Man, you look fast. I forgot to do a preload. Woo.
Fears level confirmed. How may we deal with it?
I don't remember. Constructors deconstruct automatically on Planet Lost, right?
What?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
they do.
Our capital ship's hull is critical.
Never mind.
Our capital ship's hull is critical. Our allied capital ship has been neutralized.
Our
All
capital
right. So
ship's
this is
hull
a kind of a big
critical.
game. The winner of this fights Civil
Our
if
capital
Ender
has
is
been
not
wiped
back.
out, and all is lost.
Yep.
Civil, you are in here. What do you think about that? Do you think any of these players are a real threat to you, or do you think that it's just gonna be easy?
Maybe, I mean, we've seen pretty much anything can happen.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling pretty confident I can beat any of them, to be honest.
We've got a... Wow, it's a lot of pairs. Okay, we can see two different strategies here. We've got one going really cap heavy, one going really frigate heavy.
Yeah, the cap
We'll see
heavy
how that
guy
goes.
is Crab doing the Phoenix strat.
Remember last night, Beatus had a hypothesis, a little theory, that the cap heavy starts are a little slower. We'll see if that comes into action. We've got two players who play pretty fast.
Yeah,
So,
if you look at the Covenant like hyper expansion or whatever you want to call it, they use
yeah.
like the one cap and then they just have the cars. Kind of do their dirty work on other planets, which is very feasible with the Covenant, but with the UNSC it's a lot
Yeah.
harder to do. You know, you need about like maybe 10 Parises to clear out one of these frozen planets really fast. Zeritol's in the chat. Hey, are you here, man? Are you able to play?
We've got a ping, but I can't tab out.
Yeah,
That is a lot of scouts.
You don't need to ping. It's just on the right side for you. You're able to play. All right, you're up against Church then, yeah? If you guys want to get into a match.
Michael and Crab are both really pushing on these scouts. They've got a ton of them. They're definitely sending them out. It's going to be interesting.
I think
because
these are just the
both
starting
players.
scouts, I believe.
Well, yeah, but there are also two players that have been really good with scouting. So it's
Yeah,
going to be
well,
interesting to see how they make use
in
of that.
the last game, Michael Merck was actually a little bit bad with his scouts in the beginning.
Oh no.
He didn't see one of Bean's fleets coming in. As Michael Burke gets a third planet faster than Crab does, but it's not very much faster. Now, where they go from here after the third planet and to their fourth, fifth, sixth planet is when we really see their expansion really start to take off, and who gets left behind. And I believe both players are playing Stanforth. I know Crab said he was going to play Stanforth, and Michael has played Stanforth before, but I can look here. And
it looks like
Crabbrave doesn't have a leader yet, I don't believe. Or does he? Oh, no, he does. Now he does. Michael Stanforth,
yeah,
yes.
They're both Stanforths. So, it looks like they're both going for their Frozen Worlds. That second tier Frozen World. They've got the same push. They both have scouts in Yakutia. They're probably both gonna just auto jump around. It's gonna be interesting seeing. Michael went straight for his Baron immediately, rather than going for another Frozen World.
Well, it gets you a little bit of titanium and some deuterium. Deuterium
well,
not as important for the UNSC.
Because he's going to be waiting a little longer to actually go and colonize. Preskia, because, well, he might lose. He might lose the fleet battle there. Doesn't
Well,
have a
I think he's
ton of
sending his ships in, and
Paris's.
he's gonna just jump to Tyrol. I don't think he's actually gonna fight that battle at
Does he?
Preskia. Oh no, he just jumps back. A little bit of
Yeah.
time wasted there. Little scary.
He's gonna need another cap there, probably an Orion or more Paris's. It does look like he's building a ton of Paris's, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be how he approaches that. On the other side, we've got Crab finally jumping into Akuta, and I believe he's got another expansion fleet on Ogiria.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's got kind of fleets everywhere. He's
yeah,
at
he
his
might
frozen
lose
planet.
his-
He's at his
he
barren
might lose
planet, and
his
he's at the
Phoenix
bottom
colony,
Ferris
though.
world too.
Looks like Crab's about to lose the Phoenix Colony class, unfortunately. Though it's taking damage. I mean, you can use those pretty smartly. The AI really enjoys auto-targeting
Yeah.
colony ships. So
Yeah, they will go after it no matter what.
yeah. So it does look like Crab has the more efficient expansion routes right now. He's kind of pushing on all three routes.
Who did Church lose to? Crab, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Very interesting. Yeah, it looks like Crab here getting the better expansion from than Michael here.
Yeah, he's taking Kypria, Okuda. He'll take Ogiria in a moment. Though Michael's going to have an early temperate, relatively.
And that's what we saw
He's
him
just
do last game. Is he had the temperate
yeah.
before even the Covenant player of Bean.
Now it's going to be a question of whether he goes for Yakutia or Beta Centauri and then builds another expansion fleet to hit Tyrol, or if he just goes Tyrol Sirius 7 and then Beta Centauri.
I think he's
'Cause-
gonna bypass either Yakuta or Beta Centauri and just go for Crab, or he's gonna shelter down and bunker and get Tyrol and Cyprus or Cyrus 7.
Yeah. Players are going to really want to hit those temperates on the side really fast.
Yeah.
Especially Stanforth. You're going to want to lock those down because otherwise you're going to be dealing with raids. You're going to be opening yourself up to attacks.
Now,
Stanforth plays very
you
aggressively.
didn't really get to watch the last game, right, between Bean and Michael.
No, I missed it.
Michael built 4 point-blank class stealth cruisers, and Bean
Yeah,
towards the end, after he was already losing, built a couple siphons.
He was saying that he was interested in stealing ships from Bean because he wasn't able to
did.
produce quality ships of his own. That's a really big strategy, but very expensive.
It is very
Obviously,
expensive.
if the point blanks die, that's bad. But you're also having to pay money for the ability to steal ships. So it's really costly.
Yeah, early in the match, Michael, using the Prowlers, was able to eliminate 2 ORSs very early in the game, and it got him a huge step up against Bean.
Now, what's going to be interesting is if either of these players build point blanks and they build Spartan ships, like boarding parties,
Yeah.
for that, they're going to be really powerful because in this instance, they'll keep the upgrades because they're both playing Stanforth. So in any other instance, if it's another faction or another leader, you don't have access to those research pads, and so you lose them. So you take over a CCS, and you don't get, like, if that player had plasma lances,
Yeah,
you don't
you
get
don't get them
plasma
anymore.
lances.
However, I think it's not really
Oh,
worth
he's
it
going for Tyrol.
to build the Spartan Prowlers, because
Yeah.
you can just build the ships yourself, right? With the amount of money it takes to build those
Yeah.
Spartan Prowlers and do the take over the ship, I think you can just
Yeah.
build the ship yourself much cheaper.
You can. It's really powerful in the late game when you don't have too much of an economy concern.
Right.
But you've got to use it sparingly because, yeah, it'll make your economy have concerns.
And especially in a map like this, where it's super small, economy doesn't get built up super fast, and it doesn't get built up super well,
Yeah.
every credit counts.
What's going to be interesting here is how they use culture. If either of them use culture, like right now, I would be building culture on Akita or Cyprus 7 or Ogiria or Koda just to stop the enemy player from being able to eventually take obviously the planet that the culture is emanating from, but also potentially stop them from touching those templates.
Now, we saw Michael build culture in his home world last time, and it really didn't. Well,
Probably
it was.
propagates slowly.
Yeah, it does propagate slowly. And then eventually, I think he built it in his temperate planet near the Halo ring.
Yeah.
And it kind of spread out from there as well. And eventually,
So one of the things. Well,
Go
one
ahead.
of the things to consider with building culture is depending on how many phase lanes or subspace lanes in this instance
Mic
are
off.
connected to that planet, it reduces the amount that culture propagates. So if
Mic
it
on.
goes by X amount on one path, well, when you double it, it's going to go half that speed. And if you add a third, it'll go a third that speed, and so on and so forth. So you can really hurt yourself by putting culture on planets that have a ton of phase lanes, because it'll propagate so slowly.
Now, one of the things we saw from Bean is he didn't build any trade stations, which severely hurt his economy.
Yeah, both these players are getting trade pretty quickly. You can already see a trade lane on both of them. Actually, Crab here with a really long trade lane already.
Yeah, he's already got the
5-planet
big
trade lane.
U that most players seem to get. And
looks like neither player really making a play for either of these temperate worlds on the edge. I don't think they're quite ready. Michael's just sort of trying to push through and secure
Crab
his
has
own.
2 Phoenix class support vessels.
Yeah, and in fact,
they're level
it
3.
Looks like one he's attacking Yakutia.
Yeah,
So
or he
let's see
might
how that
bypass
goes.
it. We will see.
He might.
He's not bypassing it.
Interestingly enough, Michael's kind of weak on that flank, so if he gets attacked and he doesn't pay attention, it's gonna be a problem.
I wonder if scouts from Crab know that.
Crab actually doesn't have vision on any of Michael's planets.
He does
right now.
on Tyrol, which is right there.
Yeah, literally just Tyrol, I think, actually.
Yeah.
So that's gonna leave him a little. He can't actually see where Michael's fleet is. So for all he knows, it's at Pesca, it's at Ikeda. It could be jumping into him.
It could be at the Halo
has no
ring.
idea. Yeah, he has no idea. Which again, nobody really trying to hit that Halo ring as a
Yeah, we've not
bypass
seen it
method.
once this tournament, I believe, except for from Rhine. And the
Yeah,
culture.
and then he got kind of.
Yeah, the culture
Unfortunately.
completely made that not happen.
Yeah, Michael's gonna be hitting Beta Centauri. He's already got his fleet sort of set up to jump on it. He's really gonna have to do something about this fleet at Yakutia though, because otherwise it's gonna be a problem. And think about it, he can't build frigates to deal with this. There's 2 Phoenix class support vessels, and they're gonna just chew through anything smaller than a cap or a cruiser pretty much instantly. It's gonna be interesting to see how he deals with that, because Michael's not building.
He doesn't have big ships.
Oh no, he is building ships at Prescott, but yeah, again, it's pretty much frigates. He'd be a little better suited with.
He's actually not even building ships at
Hillsboroughs?
Presca. He's got those ones there, and that's it. Well, remember they can't get Hillsboroughs because they're not playing coal.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be an interesting problem dealing with those Phoenixes.
Now, if you look at his home world, he's not building anything in his home world, which is where I think his only capital ship factory is.
Neither of these players have Gladiuses, so that does mean if one of them starts building Prowlers, like, anytime soon, it's going to be a problem.
Yes.
They could raid, and there's really nothing the other player could do
Crab
about
actually
it.
building some defenses on New Carthage.
Smart. That would be one of the next targets to hit. Interesting, though, not doing it on Algeria.
And Crab has more Phoenixes coming in. Where's he getting this money from? He's got 4 of them now.
That trade route. Look at how much trade he's got going through that. Right now, tax income's a little bad on a couple of them, but yeah, in terms of trade, We can't see those numbers, unfortunately, but you can just estimate he's
Okay,
definitely
his
making a
capital's
good
got
amount of credit.
18 a second.
Yeah. I don't even think that's fully upgraded.
Yeah, and that doesn't account for a lot of stuff like the trade route, which
He has 4 Phoenix class support vessels, an Orion, and a Marathon,
yeah.
all stacked up in Yakutia now. And it
And
looks like he's
Michael
immediately
can
making
see
a
that
play.
though. Michael can see
He's
that.
making a play on the Fresca. And it's going to be a no contest battle if he does decide to attack. Oh yeah, he's not even colonizing Yakutia.
Now I'm a
He's
little
just
worried if Crab wins this game. Not because I don't like Crab or anything, but because Michael's kind of the wild factor in the
oh yeah.
tournament. And you know, Crab has gone against Civil a couple times, and I think he's lost every single time. But Michael, I don't
As
think
we
we haven't seen that match like ever.
Yeah, we don't know.
And so if Crab wins this, especially if he wins
So
it by
this
a lot,
this battle here at Pesca is going to be a no contest win, most
Yeah.
likely in Crab's favor, just due to the fact that he has so many high level. They're all level 4 Phoenix class ships.
it's getting
He has been
targeted.
upgrading his capital.
One might go down.
Michael's building new caps at his capital. If he
Yeah,
builds
he's got some
marathons,
marathons.
if he builds marathons, it'll be an easy counter to
He's got
these
one. He's not building
Phoenixes.
any more.
Phoenixes are pretty weak against other capital ships. They don't deal a ton of damage. They're not necessarily going to take a ton of damage themselves, but it's something that they can't counter. Whereas right now, as you can see, they're just sort of chilling through these Parises.
But one Phoenix, I think, is going to go down. It's under half health. Although, as the Parises are going down,
I don't think there's enough Parises in that fleet to even bring it down to a quarter. It's healing faster than it's taking damage, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these Parises go down.
And
Michael just
unfortunately,
jumps more ships in, which will not help him.
The fleet that Michael had is sort of just dead. Whether or not he's just going to... Now, keep in mind, Crab's going to take a while to bomb out this planet. He does have 5 ships here that can start damaging it, but it'll still take a little while.
But yeah, Crab or not Crab, but Michael has brought in some other ships here that I think will just get destroyed by...
Something really interesting. Michael on the attack at Ogiria with just a single Orion.
Ogiria? Where is that?
Yeah. The Forest
I
World.
see.
Right
He
next
does
to
have an
Base
Orion
Centurion.
there. Very interesting.
I don't know what he intends to do with just one Orion. It'll be
He
pretty
can
quickly
bomb out a
countered.
planet, but...
Yeah.
And
That
maybe if he
Marathon,
can
by
get
the
into
way,
some research. Marathon won't even make it to the
not...
fight.
Yeah, it's not even gonna make it. It's getting bombed out. Fortunately, Genghis Khan, not as prolific as he should have been.
And another
We have
Marathon
another
jumps in.
lone. We have another lone Marathon.
Level
Not
1.
upgraded. Michael is building more marathons at his capital, but really he needs more production capacity, and he really
Alright,
doesn't
Church
have
is
it.
good to go against Zeratul. So,
Nice.
I think we can start getting that going if you two want to just hop into a match. Speaking of match, how long has this match been going on? 15 minutes, you think?
Yeah, a little more.
Okay. You think a little more? So
We're
like,
not gonna. I don't think we're gonna hit that timer.
you don't think?
No. No, I don't think this is gonna go to an hour and a half. We'll see.
Hour and 15 so 3:15 is when this match is supposed to end. As one more Phoenix class comes out from Kreb. Actually 2.
Yep. He actually just built yet another one. He's gonna be hitting Beta Centauri. He doesn't even need multiple ships there. He could just send that in all on its own. And
Yeah, and I kind
it'll
of want
probably...
I kind of want to know what Michael's game plan is here.
It does look like he might be panicking. He's building halberds, which they're more expensive, but they
Where is he building
absolutely
these
will
halberds?
at his
Oh,
capital.
there, yeah. He's got halberds at his capital, and he's building more
But
marathons.
if he loses Beta Centauri, he also has a ship capacity there. He's not building it. I don't think his economy is strong enough currently. Though all of his planets are making positive income, so they are upgraded. No, he's about to lose Presca, which
And there's
is
a
40.
marathon in Ikeda from Crab who's just destroying research.
Yeah, I think Crab might have this. I don't really see a route. I mean, halberds are going to kill the hell out of anything, but
Yeah,
they build slow. He doesn't have a ton of building capacity on this.
and a marathon actually goes after that one marathon. However, Crab's marathon is level 3, and his is only level 2.
Yep. Yeah, though they seem to be evenly matched, actually, because Michael's
Oh, Michael's
has
got
more
some like
upgrades.
armor upgrades, yeah. So actually, Michael might win this with, but
We'll
the
see.
other marathon does more damage. Crab's marathon does more damage
Halberds being built at Beta Centauri.
as well. But there are ships there. There's a couple phoenixes.
Just one actual battle phoenix. Got
Yeah.
another marathon being built. I will say Michael definitely has a chance. He has more military upgrades. He also is
He's building
building
the right
counterships.
ships. Yeah.
He's building the right ships. He's building marathons. He's building halberds. Those should eat really cleanly through the Parises, but more specifically through those phoenixes.
Yeah, he only has 5 Parises, does Crab, and 4 Phoenixes, which is very scary when it comes to the halberds. But if he can just target one by one and slowly and quickly take them down,
Also, Crab running his marathon away, it is losing handedly, actually.
Very interesting.
Oh, it can't run away. He just. Oh no, never mind. It had a debuff to slipspace. I thought for a second it was engines all.
Now, what Crab needs to do here, if he wants no counterplay from Michael, is completely bypass this planet.
Yeah, Epsilon Iridani. I don't think he's gonna do it though. Looks like he's
There
just
is a lot of
bombing it out.
research there, which could hinder Michael. However, Michael's fleet's moving. Does he think he can take this? Oh, well, he does have military research there, so I think he might be worried about that.
He has lost Beta Centauri, and you've got to remember at the back line, Crab is building new ships. He's actually building Halcyons. He's building a lot of Halcyons.
Crab is, yeah. Well, I see one Halcyon.
He's
oh, okay,
he's going to probably eventually lose. If I was Michael, I would have destroyed those trade stations rather than go for the planet. It's actually going. He's going to lose against a Halcyon now. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to build enough ships to fight that Phoenix. Those 2 halberds did a decent chunk of damage, but he really needed probably around like 8 halberds.
Yeah, he just built them as fast as he could, I think. And when he's losing research, it goes down a lot. He can't build them.
He's still building marathons. He's still building halberds. Again, good builds, and they'll be even better against incoming Halcyon. So it is interesting. He doesn't know it, but he is building a pretty good
the right ships. However, Crab can see this, and he doesn't look too worried.
It doesn't look like he's moving on to the capital planet though. He's
Yeah.
bombed out Epsilon Iridani.
Yeah, and
Michael
he's
can still
leaving.
come back from this, but it's going to be really difficult because
And
of this
more importantly,
economic
Crab didn't
imbalance.
destroy the research stations. The research stations are still here, even if Crab has the planet, and he's leaving.
Yeah, that's going to be a miscalculation. I don't know
However,
where
the
he's
construction
going,
drone can.
Oh, he's just
deconstruct
straight
this
up
stuff.
retreating Fresca with defenses. He's solidifying his sort of
his lead
current position.
Now, if Crab wants, he could build a fleet right now to take the Halo Ring.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything Michael would be able to do about it.
He could take the Halo Ring with what he has, actually. Pretty easily. And that would clear a path directly from his shipbuilding all the way straight through. I don't know. Michael can still come back, but it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, especially with his research going down and this this Phoenix class support vessel going into his planets, bombing them one by one.
He's gonna need more marathons. He's currently got 5 altogether. If he can bring, he did kill that one raiding
Yes,
marathon.
he did.
So, yeah, he's gonna need halberds. He's gonna need marathons, and he's probably gonna want to start building halcyons at some point. But I don't think he has the capacity to do it, and he's about to lose Sirius 7, Cyrus 7.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Cyrus 7. And Michael is jumping to this other world where I think he's going to meet up with that other marathon and maybe try and jump into Presca or something. Maybe go around Presca.
He's gonna have to kill Presca. Also, something interesting. So while he didn't destroy the research station,
Yeah,
they
they're
are
getting
being
deconstructed.
deconstructed.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think this might be too late for Michael to really come back.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I would not hedge my bets.
Michael better win this from Bean. Yeah. I hope he does win this, because then if he doesn't, it's going to be an easy win against Civil. Did Church and Church, you're still in here. Did you start your match with Zeratul?
Nope. Crab going for Tyrol with a handful of Parises. Also, remember, he has built defenses at Presca. It's not going to be easy. Those bombers, of which he has a lot of base lords, will just chew through those marathons.
And it looks like the whole fleet is going to T-roll because he has the scout there. He knows where Michael Merck's fleet's going.
Yeah.
And,
also, Michael going to be bombing out Epsilon Iridani. Interestingly, though, because Crab just sent his fleet away, he's
Michael is jumping into Presca.
Well, he's put himself in a poor
maybe it's a
position.
little bait by Crab, because Crab's now immediately jumping back.
Yeah.
At least with
I
the
don't know
Parises.
why Michael just sent one marathon in.
Yeah.
It's gonna die literally instantaneously. As you'll see
As these
what this bomber
broadswords
brings.
come in, it's level 2. Yeah, these guys are just dead.
Interesting lack of grouped jumping in this tournament so far. It seems like a lot of players don't use that feature. It is handy though.
Yeah, and this marathon just immediately dies. And now the rest of Michael's fleet comes in one by one.
Yeah, hey guys. Quick tip. Grouped jump.
Yeah, if you jump in ship one at a time, they can be targeted one at a time. Interesting.
die.
Michael's fleet is really close to where Crabray's fleet's going to jump in. If
And
Michael
it's
holds his
actually-
fleet here.
Well, it's going to be bad because it's going to be in his rear. And
Michael
he's going to have
holds
to
his fleet and
test
turns
with.
him around.
If he does that, he's going to die to bombers.
Yeah.
Because remember, neither player, really big miscalculation on Michael's part, not
No
building
gladiuses. And those
Also no
bombers all
scouts.
targeting the marathon, and that marathon is just about done.
Yep. It will die right now.
Yep, the marathon's dead, and 3 more come in, but I don't
I
think
think
it'll
that's
be.
I honestly think that's curtains.
I think it's
I don't
curtains,
think
yeah.
there's no way for Michael to come back from that.
Especially without the military research and without
That was a good, extremely good early play by Crab, though.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, Michael built the right counters, but not for an attack. He probably should have built something to counter those bombers.
Now, does Michael go to the losers bracket? This is the
Yeah.
semifinals.
He does, yeah.
Okay. Do the people in the finals go to the losers bracket?
Yeah.
So
I mean, if they haven't lost, yeah.
What about in the very final match, loser bracket versus winner bracket? Let's say Zeratul wins, does Zeratul have to fight the winner of the winners bracket twice and win twice?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Civil's a little upset.
Damn.
He might be. I don't know. He's in the chat. He
I mean,
hasn't said anything.
if Michael comes back, that's a chance for him to come back.
This one Phoenix is going to go down, but it will not matter as all of these halberds go down. Actually, will this Phoenix even go down? It's like holding out. How's it regenning so fast?
Upgrades.
And yes, there it goes.
It is dead.
But they did no
really,
damage to any of the other ones.
Pretty much a totally inconsequential trade in terms of combat.
Yeah, and another one
I mean,
immediately reinforces.
yeah, I think that's it. That's the match. That's the match ending.
Yeah, Michael's trying to build more ships. He has support vessels now, but it's...
No, he's building Parises, and he doesn't have the economy to put out counter ships. That's it. That's the game. We're not going to really see any serious countering by Michael. He had that one chance. It's interesting. He's going to try and fight this lone Phoenix class support vessel, but it's not really going to do anything. It should be able to kill that entire fleet single-handedly.
Well, it's got a Phoenix in there as well, so...
Phoenixes, interestingly, not very good at fighting other Phoenixes.
Well, yeah, but Phoenix plus Paris beats single Phoenix.
Yeah. But as we can see, Crab is really far ahead military tech-wise now, too.
Yeah.
He's like several tiers in.
And Michael's just losing planets one after another.
Yeah.
However, his trade route's still alive.
Yeah, interestingly enough, yeah, his trade route from the beginning of the match has survived. Yeah, that, if we look at the beginning of the match, that early expansion stall on Epsilon Iridani 4 really sort of stopped his expansion and allowed Crab to get just that slight early lead. And that sort of had a butterfly effect for the rest of the match. It meant that Crab was able to hit his temperate worlds a little faster.
These are like chess games. Have you ever watched chess?
Oh yeah, I play chess.
Yeah, chess is very fun. If you don't press your advantage immediately, then the game can mellow out and even turn the other way.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the Michael to give up, honestly.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a GG here. Looks like he might just be trying to fight until the very end. Don't really know what he's trying to do. He doesn't really have a counter fleet, and he really doesn't have the economy. It's one Phoenix. I mean, I would be genuinely shocked if he comes back from this. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, he didn't build a colony ship.
Well, even more than that, he hasn't built any defenses either.
I don't think he has the money to.
Defenses would have, chewed through some of these Phoenixes. He is retaking territory. He's gonna retake Tyrol. He's gonna retake Sirius 7.
Is he gonna
Cyrus
try
7,
and fight
sorry.
another battle here at Varent?
So I don't think he's gonna be able to win.
I don't think so.
Crab's done the smart thing. He's kept his provisions up. And he really doesn't even need to fight this battle. He can just skip right past it. I mean, his ships are upgraded. They're all leveled.
Yeah, level 5, level 6, level 4, yeah. And Michael's got a level 1 Phoenix and a level 1 Marathon.
Michael could literally quadruple his fleet size, and it probably still wouldn't matter.
Yeah, with the military tech upgrades, I don't think it's gonna happen here.
Though Michael doing an interesting thing, he's gonna hit Beta Centauri. There is
that.
a chance that Michael could do a bit of an upset here if he starts interacting with.
I don't want to start thinking about that, man.
Yeah, if he starts hitting trade, if he starts hitting planets,
yeah,
he could do some damage. But it doesn't matter. I mean, look on Presco's.
Yeah, Presco's, there's a huge fleet there.
Halcyons.
Halberds.
Yeah.
I want to see a big ship. That's the thing.
No one has made a Punic.
No one has made a Punic. No one's made an Epoch. No one's made a Valiant. Or at least in the show matches that we've seen.
Yeah.
Of course, no one's made the
Oh.
Infinity.
A fusion missile. A lone fusion missile.
Yeah, how's this battle going on Varent? I don't think it's going too well for anyone for Crab here. As his Phoenix goes down, his Parises are about dead. There they go. And now it's just the marathon. And Michael has left the game. Michael's
wait,
Michael, wait,
hold on.
wait,
what?
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
Time out.
How do we handle that? Did Crab just
I think
forfeit?
if
What was
Michael
that? No.
Michael comes in here and he says he lost, then Michael loses. But if he comes in here and he says he won, Michael wins. But wait, okay, Michael's in here. Let's get Michael up here. Invite to speak. And then let's invite Crab up here.
These are really fucking good.
Michael, did you just win? The game said you were
Michael,
victorious.
did you win
We're
the
not
game?
Entirely sure.
No,
wait.
I was pushing into his map.
Okay.
Okay.
He quit,
Yeah,
wait,
alright. So we
Crab,
were
did you
confused.
quit
We
Do I
Wait,
win by
saw
technicality?
Huh?
The game
Do
said
I
that Michael won.
I win by technicality.
By technicality, the game says Michael wins.
Yeah, wait, Crab, did you forfeit, Crab?
Early
Oh,
before
it
Michael.
said, what? No, Michael said he left. Michael said he
Oh,
said, I'm gonna
oh,
call it.
yeah,
I'm
alright,
IG.
alright. The
quit,
game.
like, okay,
Okay.
IG.
The game. Did a goal.
Don't have me sweating.
That was like we were not sure what we just saw. We were like, wait, what?
Yeah, those early Phoenixes, I couldn't counter them. Just didn't have
Yeah.
enough.
Did Zeratul
Massive
play
focus.
against Church?
Did they get into a match?
I don't know. Church is still in the audience, which is fine because it's not the show match. But
I admit, I decided to go. I went for something I'd never tried before, just to try see if I could eliminate someone who scared the shit out of me.
It worked. I mean, it absolutely worked. So Michael, what do you think happened there? I mean, yeah, you were saying the
He came
marathons.
in with 3 freaking
and
Phoenixes, and I need
Phoenix.
I'd probably need 50 Parises, maybe, plus capitals to counter that. So
yeah,
Well, you did. So you did actually start building a counter fleet. So we saw a pretty big battle and on Fresca, but you
I was losing
sorta,
too many planets, so I just went for kills at that point. And like strategically, I'm fucked, so might as well just go in.
you jumped your fleet in on individual jump. You didn't have a group jump, and you didn't have Gladiuses. What
too.
happened?
I just knew I was fucked, so I just went for it. Wanted to kill as few.
You
as
tried for any
Phoenixes
counterplay you could.
Yeah.
So Michael,
No,
you came into this tournament, kind of not really wanting to be in the tournament. You just wanted to watch. Ender got you to play, and then you beat Zeratul in an upset, and then you beat Bean in kind of an upset, and now you lose here in the semifinals against Crab. How do you feel, man? You feel good?
If I was gonna win, I would have won, but I didn't, so no big deal to me. I just
Fair
wanted to watch.
enough.
I just wanted to watch.
Well,
Fair
you
enough.
can do
There
that.
was no
Well,
plan.
actually, you
There
get to
was
move
no
to the losers
explanation.
bracket if you'd like.
Honestly,
Oh, God,
Michael,
please
I
don't.
reckon you've got it in you to be a top contender. Because seriously, that's
sure.
some scary stuff.
Yeah, beat
Yeah.
Zeratul, beat Bean.
Your responses are quick, snappy, and with
And
the
you
right
know exactly what
responses,
to
the
do.
right ships,
Yeah.
marathons, and harbours. Like, oof.
So what were you thinking, Krabs?
Yeah.
So you were like, I see this threat, I need to eliminate it fast. So what was that strategy?
Well, that strategy you saw there is something I was working on, and I'm going to spoil it. I'm currently desperately working on a way to stop early Covenant car spam, and that is the closest I'd come to.
Well, I actually don't
Fair
think
enough.
car spam's what
I've
you have
never
to worry
beaten
about.
Civil, I've
but
never beaten Canned, but I'm just really happy with how far I've come so far.
never beaten Canned. Well, actually, didn't you eliminate Canned?
Did I?
No,
Wait,
never mind.
was it?
No.
No.
I'm being an idiot. Never. Don't mind me.
Also
was
worked on
Zeratul.
my first, that was my, an expansion method I had, which enabled me to take all 3 planets pretty early and then move on look up like a fork.
So from the beginning of the match, we actually something that we at least I noticed was at the same time, you took your 3 immediately adjacent worlds, and it left you open to immediately push the outer edges and that center when you were ready. But what was interesting, Michael, you ended up stuck at Epsilon Eridani 4 for a while. You were sort of stuck there because you couldn't move on to the temperate world. You know, and wasting time going to Tyrol or another planet would have taken too long. So there was this little moment of time where I think we can probably draw the entire tournament like that, or that entire round back to that just one hiccup. And it was a miscalculation you wouldn't have even known about.
Cool.
But no, that was some really good early plays, especially that expansion route.
I've been working on that one. I stole from Zero Tool, stole a bit from Civil, wanted to make my own.
Yeah. So now, let me find the bracket.
I'll be honest, I was shaken. I
Oh,
never thought I'd get this far.
come on, get the camera. Let's see. I did Zeratul and Church
And
play?
Church, I don't know. They might still be in the game right now. Church can hear us. It says Church just said we were
Oh,
fighting.
we are
Okay.
fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me look at the bracket real quick.
Yeah.
One
So
last thing.
For some
There's
reason, it's
something
not
with
loading.
Stanford that I did try to abuse when fighting Michael. And that is the
Oh?
Stanford's jump in 3 armor. And I thought for a second, wait a minute. Phoenix refits are regenerating and have high hit points. The higher hit points, the more your armor matters. So if I jump in with regen and higher armor, I can take way less damage than I normally would.
Civil,
while regenerating.
Are you here?
Yeah.
If Crab is ready, you two have a little match together.
All right.
Is this the finals?
It's the finals in the winners bracket, yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, you two had an amazing match in the beginning. Crab just slightly edged out and was able to keep the ball rolling. Thank you two for both giving us the entertainment, and hopefully we'll see you moving on.
Yeah. And Michael, technically, we could put you into
Losers bracket?
Yeah.
If you'd like.
Yeah.
Eh. Would
You
I
don't-
have to do a match today?
You would, yes, all the matches are today.
Alright. I only got like half an hour, so.
Okay.
And I got
Okay.
work tomorrow, and that'll be during prime time, so no, I'll be unavailable.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Adios. Michael, I'm going to move you to the audience here. And now we just need... Crab, are you ready to go against Civil right now, or you want to wait a little bit?
Wouldn't mind just a tiny bit of a chance to get a drink and steady my nerves.
Yeah. Give you
Yeah,
15
sure.
minutes.
So let's do a little recap on the tournament here, because we've had what?
Oh, thank.
We've had some insane plays. You know, Michael, I guess being eliminated from the tournament almost. He is, he has to. We saw him beat Zeratul in the beginning in an amazing match. Zeratul is one of the better players here, and one of the ones that we expected to maybe make it to the finals, at least the semifinals, and he's now fighting for his life in the elimination bracket against Church. Idio,
I think it's going to be
Go ahead.
interesting.
Yeah,
It's going to be interesting.
What is your favorite moment in the tournament so far?
I gotta say, it was probably Michael's match last night. That really large battle.
Against
I think.
Zeratul?
Yeah. There were some. That was an interesting matchup. A lot of interesting plays from both players in a pretty quick, fast-paced battle, but it was a decisive one, right? Either player winning that would have changed the entire match.
Michael
So.
just said, don't forget to post the recordings. I will post the recordings after the tournament, and everyone will be able to watch them. It'll actually just be the VODs, so you'll have to kind of skim through and
Yeah.
see where your game is or where the other games are. And it's just going to be the show matches, so you won't get to see the other games. My favorite moment in the tournament was probably the culture and the Halo ring with Ryan and Emotion.
Yeah.
That was rough
That was.
for Ryan. We were all popping off. It was a great time.
It was pretty painful for Ryan. Had it not been like that, I went and rewatched that moment in the VOD, and you and I both missed it. But by the time he actually arrived at the ring, probably within seconds, it was already uncolonizable.
Yeah, you think so? I
Yeah,
know it has to
the
go a little bit
culture.
past.
Yeah, the culture had hit the ring just like pretty much immediately after he got there. So even by the time he got the ring to like half health, there was nothing he could have done. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
so you can counter culture A with your own culture, but also B, a lot of capital ships. Capital ships have a negative culture.
Is that true? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
So,
interesting.
and I think some of the leaders, I think Regret and Sandforth have negative culture buffs on their
Yeah.
capitals. I think they get rid of enemy culture fast.
Yeah, this tournament's been a blast. From almost every match we've seen here has been pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So, what are we thinking for the format of the next tournament? Obviously, nothing's set in stone, and
Well,
we don't.
hopefully, hopefully we'll have a little bit of a faster initial sort of setup.
Yes, I
This was our
think
first
a
sort of
sign-up
dry
sheet
run.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I also need to
Pre-registration.
talk about the double elimination stuff with you guys because double elimination, you're not supposed to go back to the first round of the double elimination bracket. You're supposed to go into the
Yeah,
like second round or whatever.
yeah. Wherever
And
we're eliminated. Yeah,
yeah, not yeah. And yeah, we need to have a good bracket set up and a set number of players who are going to show up and are able to play.
yeah.
Yeah, in the next tournament, we're thinking 1v1s again. I think 1v1s is a great format. I think 2v2s and things like that are a little harder to set up, and we need more players for it.
Oh yeah.
I really like the 1v1 format. Not only that, but we have a map for it as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I would change on this map too. I think pacing wise, I think potentially having that world connected to the templates on the edge, it would be better to have those be neutral, like just an asteroid belt potentially, or just adding an asteroid belt somewhere in there. Players can get resources, but they can't control the well without a starbase. So
Yeah,
very minor stuff.
I think the terminuses need to be removed if we keep the map size the same.
Has anybody actually made use of the terminus?
Nobody has. Nobody's even gone into the terminuses.
Yeah, we should probably replace them with a wormhole.
You think wormhole?
Yeah, because they don't have militia. Right?
Well, what does the wormhole do?
Same thing.
I've never seen
Just
anyone
without a
ever
militia.
use a wormhole. Are you thinking of the right game?
Yeah. They're rare, but they can spawn. Yeah.
That's
It's
very
not a
interesting.
terminus. I'm fairly certain. I might be wrong.
The only thing that where I know where there's like terminuses and wormholes is like Stellaris, but
Yeah.
no, I've never seen them ever in this game. Before the tournament, Ender was also complaining a bit that there weren't any like of those neutral systems that don't really have anything in them that like slow your ships down or do whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really see the need for those, but I guess if we think they'll play a big role, then could be that. We could also just make the map a lot bigger, but then the games will take a lot longer.
Yes. I mean, also just 2v2s as well, or 3v3s. Have we had any crashes? Has anybody?
In the other games, not in the show matches.
Yeah.
Hello back and yeah.
Are
Church
you?
crashed against me twice.
Yeah. Are you ready to go, Mr. Crab?
I finished my drink here, just in a couple seconds.
The next show match, Civil versus Crab. This is the finals of the winners bracket.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Also, Michael is, by his own decision, eliminated from the tournament as well. And I guess technically so is Bean.
So is Bean, so is Ender, so is Legion and Drizzy, Emotion.
A quick question. Does the loser of the fight versus me and Civil fight the loser of the winner of the loser bracket?
The winner of the losers bracket? That would take a while, and I know Civil doesn't have that much time. But if Civil wants to make it fair, where
Stealth eliminated? Stealth was eliminated, right?
Stealth was eliminated. If Civil, do you mind? Do you think you have time for that, or do you not have time for that?
I do not have time for that.
Okay.
I've got faith in Crab.
Well, I will. I'll kind of get the game started here.
Civil, are you a Covenant player?
He is a Covenant player.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting.
And I've never beaten Civil, not once. Not for my lack of trying.
All right, Idio, do you want to get in here? Nope, Civil, too late.
Quickly.
But don't worry, today is to make a new day. Sun's rising up now, and we're about to see a future without Civil in it.
Oh, talking shit.
Damn. Hold on, sorry, I'm just updating the bracket real fast.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I need you to get in here. Civil, are you worried about this matchup?
No.
Do you have any shit to talk back to Crab? Since he's talking shit.
Not really.
Okay, fair enough. Good player, but it's also the scariest thing you can encounter in one of these games is the not shit talking player. Nope, both of you leave. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Waiting for fucking an idiot slow
Go
ass.
find a new room.
No, they're in the game is what I'm talking about because we're waiting for you.
Maybe the scary
the idio's
one.
in. You guys can join now.
Maybe the scary one is the one that doesn't shit talk. You're asking me, a tournament where nobody shits talk? Is that really a tournament at all?
Fair enough.
Look, Zeratul may be arrogant as hell, but he's also... Watching him fight is one of the funnest, because you get to see if he gets to match up the smack talk or not.
Civil go random, no balls.
That's why Canned and Zeratul for me was the hypest one. Just because those two had so much to prove.
Yeah. No, it was fun to watch.
Alright,
and it was fast.
We gotta get these two guys out of here.
Alright, you two out. Find a new room.
With it,
What do you think about this matchup? Also, let's get somebody else in here. Who wants to talk? Ballistic's kind of in here. Do we want Ballistic up here?
Ballistic, you've not talked at all today.
Well, in the beginning, he was helping me out since you weren't here. Oh, they're both ready, so I'm gonna hit start.
Boy, I was speaking for ages earlier on what you saying.
He's not since I've been here.
Yeah, cause I've been working, boy.
took over
I'm
for
buffing
you.
it.
Yeah.
But you also haven't been updating the bracket either, so.
I haven't. I've been, So I'm trying to fix my Steam because it's logged me out of Steam and it's 2FA, but my app on my phone also isn't installed, so I don't know what happens in this scenario.
Oh.
I think you just lose your Steam account. It's
Well, Steam's logic is I need to install the app, and I'm like, well, I don't have the app.
How did you set up 2FA if you didn't have
When the app
app?
was installed.
Do you have your backup codes?
No.
Capital has been wiped out,
Oh,
and all is
yeah.
lost.
You're gonna have to contact support and be like,
I
I'm
don't know.
dumb, and I don't have my backup codes.
I don't know where my backup codes are.
Audience, take that as
Does
a
anyone
lesson.
actually?
Always
Does
save your
anyone
backup
actually
codes.
ever keep the backup codes?
What
You
is
know
the
what I mean? Like, I
backup
wish there was an
codes?
app to keep my
I
backup
keep
codes.
the backup codes. I keep the backup
What
codes.
are the backup codes?
They're just a generated code list that you can use in case you lose your phone. It gets stolen, it breaks, you can't log into the app, stuff like that. Also,
Interesting.
I think we're gonna see a repetition of that same strategy by Crab.
Yeah.
It worked really well.
But
I mean, like that was the fastest, most efficient
how does
expansion we've seen.
Civil, how will
Counter
he?
that? I
No.
honestly
How
don't
will
know.
Crab counter Civil? Is the question
I don't
we have
know.
to be asking.
I don't know. Civil's pretty
Oh,
quick, and you can
let's
see he's
look for the
already
funny
pushing.
guy.
He's pushing right in the middle, and because he's Covenant, he's gonna have a really easy time expanding. It's just economically recovering from fast expansion. That's the problem for Covenant players. It's not easy for UNSC either, but it's their research upgrades are cheaper.
Okay, there is no funny guy on the map, and Crab takes the first planet.
And he's gonna take a second in a moment too. Did my game just crash?
Do we restart?
It totally
I
did.
don't think we do. I
My
mean,
game crashed, yeah.
I'm still
It's fine.
streaming and yeah, you can just watch. Tell me where you want me to look, and I'll look anywhere.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Let me
Oh
actually
man,
just
that's
make sure
unfortunate that my
my
game crashed.
stream is going. My stream do be going.
I zoomed in on Crab's fleet, and the game was just like, no, thank you.
Civil actually doesn't have enough colony ships to deal with his expansion. Now,
Yeah.
on the other hand, Crab has Orions that he can use to colonize, which he's done.
He's already going for the edges. You know what I think he's gonna do? I think he might just plow immediately through the edges. Like, if I was him, I would take those templates as fast as humanly possible. I wouldn't even go for my own template.
I think
Like,
against Civil you have to kind of like just
go aggressive.
just hunker.
Extremely aggressive.
Not even. I think it's actually the opposite. I think you have to hunker down and try and build defenses and whatnot to try and stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, yeah. It's also the issue of if you do hunker down against Civil though, he will build
Yes.
bigger and better ships. Like,
yeah, and Crab gets a second.
also look at that.
Third planet.
Going for a third. He's going for all three right in the middle, really efficient, really fast.
He's got one Paris there. I don't think
That doesn't matter.
I don't think he's taking that.
He's got more. He did that last match. I think he sent in like 4 Parises. That was it.
I'm
And he
unsure.
won. Scouting the Halo.
Civil's built
Funny.
culture. Very interesting.
Immediately. Which means he's going to have a stronger economy from the beginning of the game. Like, that planet is going to make so much tax
However,
income.
Civil doesn't have trade routes yet.
No.
Where Crab does. Or at least he's building it. Civil's not even
Crab's
building it yet.
really fast on the economy. Look at that. Look at that. Crab already going for a 5th planet. Like,
yeah.
He's got fleets on 5 planets.
Now we've seen how fast, I thought Michael Merck may have made some mistakes in the beginning with his expansion, just seeing how fast Crab expanded, and
I think it's just a really solid, efficient expansion.
We saw Michael, expand really fast, but I think Crab just outsped Michael, and Michael didn't do anything wrong. He just had, Crab just played better. And we might see that here, where Crab's going to get 5 planets before Civil will even get 4.
If Crab can build those Phoenixes in that same quick succession, that rapid pace,
he
it's
might
be
even
pretty
get
ridiculous.
6 before Civil gets 4.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, you can counter Phoenixes. You can build DOSs. You can build RPDs.
CCSs?
Yeah, CCSs in particular. Any single target damage ship is going to be pretty painful. But it limits.
Michael is willing to
Civil's
commentate.
options.
Should we let him in?
Yeah, yeah. Bring him in.
Michael.
Might as well.
Oh yeah, what
I
up?
can't.
The loser of last match commentating on the next match.
And probably one of the favorites, one of the crowd favorites of the tournament.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think I fought Civil Guy like once or twice before, but it's just been so long since I've really played any games besides today and yesterday. I really liked what he did with the Phoenixes and allowing a counter.
Yeah, Crab.
Yeah.
So assuming that Civil intends to play as he usually does, Crab reuses that same strategy. I really wonder how Civil, because Civil's early game is really frigate heavy, from what I've seen.
Yes.
So I really wonder.
Civil has yet to get into a late game match where the match has gone past 30, 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
I wonder if he like knows his plan if it does get that far.
Does
And
he
and
already
I'm
have a
right.
CCS?
6
Sorry,
planets. No, he doesn't have a
No,
CCS.
sorry.
No,
That's-
six
sorry,
planets
yeah,
have
CCP. Sorry.
6 planets for Crab when Civil only has 3.
Yeah.
And commercial stations
Civil's
going
having
up
a
on
bit of a
each
hard time,
one of
isn't
them.
he?
Is he? He's got this temperate planet down pretty well. And he's sending some cars to Mars.
The Mars with rings. Very interesting.
Yes. I think it's gonna be a while before we see Crab push one of the temperate planets though.
I think that's his next move though, like undoubtedly. I don't know if he takes his strong one in
Well,
the
he
center.
has no other moves, so.
If I was him, I would be pushing them as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
he doesn't
he's
really
gonna
have any
some
fleets
serious...
nearby that can do that. Like he's got 4 Parises, 1 Marathon, and 1 Orion. I don't think it's enough unless he does the Phoenix like
He
in
already
and
has a
out.
Phoenix up?
No, the Phoenix colony ship in and out.
Oh, okay.
Does he have enough tech to get Phoenixes?
How much tech does it take? I don't know.
I think it's a level 2.
Yeah.
He's building it right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be rushing that. I don't know. Does he waste time getting that temperate in the middle?
I mean, he has to, right? Like, there's...
Eventually. But he can always jump back after taking one of the edges. And Civil looks like he's already attacking one of the side temperates.
Yeah, he's taken... No. This
No,
are just the
okay, no,
scouts.
that's just... Okay.
Yeah.
Interestingly, we can see Crab moving his one side fleet back.
Probably
Maybe he's
to
going
take
for
the temperate
that,
planet. He's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
combine his 2 fleets and take the temperate planet.
And then he'll combine them again and jump to probably one of the side temperates.
Yes.
Think it might be too late though, with Crab on that bottom temperate because that's the expansion route that Civil's going on. And if I know his strategy, he's gonna immediately rush that Ferris world.
The temperate planet, you mean?
Yeah, he's gonna. I can see Civil pushing that.
Oh
temperate
yeah.
and then
Pushes through the
immediately
temperate
pushing...
planet, goes straight to Ithaca. Yeah.
Yeah. Crab with the strong trade route though, right away.
Yeah. Civil does not have that trade route yet, and actually doesn't even have any trade stations. He's building them now.
He's
actually
got that early culture is going to be ridiculous. Like that's...
Yeah. As we now see Crab jump into the middle temperate planet. Now Civil is very, very good with the scouts. He will put them on all planets, and he will make sure that they stay there. which I don't think we saw Crab do that.
He was pretty good
Against
with
Michael.
the scouts last match. There was a couple of spots where we didn't have scouts.
Yeah. But towards the end, when he was watching Michael's planet and things like that, he definitely had scouts there. Now let's actually see what they're playing as.
Thel
and Michael Stanforth, yes.
So
Civil's playing Thel.
Civil's gonna rush for lances probably as soon as he humanly can.
Yeah, if you saw how last match went, he might know that these Phoenixes are coming.
Yeah.
And actually,
That's assuming he goes with those Phoenixes.
Yeah, that's assuming he goes with the Phoenixes. But that's the big thing: assumptions.
He could go with Michael's strategy. I don't know. How would you feel if Crab takes your point blank strategy?
The point blank. Oh yeah,
that
Michael
was a
did.
really risky counter, because Bean wasn't pushing me as the Covenant. But once he started, I was on the back foot. I realized I have the money and I have the time to hold him off to counter his superior ships.
If I'm not mistaken, it's pretty much it's credit cost, right? I don't think there's too much resource cost.
Oh yeah, it's like 500 deuterium to get him though.
Yeah, so it's relatively cheap. So what's going to be really interesting is if he does that. Let's say Crab counters, or sorry, Civil counters with CCSs. Crab can just steal them. But it's risky. It's risky. You got to get close enough. You know.
And now they're equal on planets as well.
Yeah.
I was literally burning money to counter those CCSs. Since it costs 800 to capture too.
And
I kind of want to keep watching this capital shipbuilding yard to see if any Phoenixes start coming out or anything like that.
Civil immediately hard pushing that Tempera.
Yes.
You know what would be really crazy? What if Civil doesn't stab at that planet?
Say that again?
Take a look at it. What if Civil doesn't stop at that temperate world?
He is, yeah, he's fighting
He
the
is,
Eons.
but that would have been crazy if he didn't.
That would be a little crazy. And Michael has taken the middle planet here.
You mean Crab?
Oh yeah, Crab.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a stroke here.
Now think about it. Crab could jump in there and take advantage of the chaos.
I think he
doesn't
loses
have
his
a
fleet though.
particularly strong. He doesn't have a particularly strong fleet, but imagine he hits that.
I think he can take out the ORS for sure.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know. He doesn't know Civil's fleets there. He has no scouts.
No scouts.
I
no
did
scouts.
There was a scout there.
Was it killed?
It was killed. It was killed. I actually do remember that.
Okay.
Yes.
Civil knows that Crab's fleet is on that temperate.
Now, we heard Crab before the match, after Michael's match. He said he was experimenting with the 3 Phoenix strat to halt Covenant early expansion. And was it a little bit of a ruse by that? Knowing Civil was in the chat, knowing he'd hear that, knowing that he's playing Covenant.
It's that mid-match trash.
I mean,
we'll see. I don't know. I don't see any Phoenixes.
I don't see any Phoenixes at all. He's not. I looked. I just looked, but I'll look again. He's not building any Phoenixes.
And just for reference, by this point in time, he had already built Phoenixes against Deep.
Yeah, and
so there was.
He doesn't even have a heavy shipyard queued up on Resia.
Check his outlying plans. What's his E-code doing?
He's got a trade station everywhere.
Or what's he got going on here?
Oh, he dumped all his money into trade stations.
Yeah. So he's going boom. He's going big boom on economy. That's a risky play against a player who's
Civil
rushing.
has
my
built all of the scouts, and now he's starting to build car-class frigates.
The classic car rush.
Let's see, how many is he building? Did he build one? Is he building a lot? He's building at least 2
so
more.
So many scouts. That's really funny.
Let's see if there's any big ships coming out of here. And their Phoenixes are being built.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll see. This is gonna be interesting. Will they be enough?
And will they be in time?
And keep in mind, I think he's playing conservatively because he hasn't taken that other temperate to the north.
Well,
Or
he
whatever,
didn't
top of the map.
for a while last game, did he?
He, by now, was already pushing it.
Okay.
So,
God damn it. I keep forgetting to check the time. How long we been going? 15 minutes?
yeah.
Check the chat log for an autosave.
How do I do that?
That's just press enter. Go.
Oh, great.
Can I check up
it
here
would've
in
been-
diplomacy and like...
Nah, it would have been about, yeah, 15 minutes ago. 15, 20 minutes.
15,
man's just
20 minutes.
clicking
So
every
I'll
button.
call it 15.
Yeah.
So hour, so that would be 355 plus 30, or plus
Oh,
15.
first Phoenix leaving its home world. Going an interesting route. Where's he? He might be
410,
going to,
410, 410. Sorry.
Yep.
Alright, battle's about to begin.
Is there a battle about to begin? You think he's jumping in?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's not gonna wait. This is civil we're talking about. And
Does he think he can win that though?
He can, yeah, he can win that fight.
He can win that, yeah, especially because he has
He's already upgraded
more
too.
cars coming in, some DRPs.
He has a lot of cars. They're already upgraded. Where's that Phoenix going? If that Phoenix gets in time, maybe?
Yeah, the Phoenix is going in. The Phoenix is going in. The scouts all rush in.
And keep in mind, no scouts. Nothing. Is that more trade stations?
Yeah, there's
Jeez,
more trade stations.
He's really going all trade. Interesting thing, no culture, so the trade isn't quite as powerful as it could be.
And Civil's jumping in.
Civil doesn't know that there's
The
a Phoenix about to be
coming.
here. Now, here's
I don't
the
think he's
question,
got enough massive troops to beat it.
I think
Crab
I think Crab needs to retreat back to here, and then kind of push forward with his whole fleet. Is the ORS going? Yes, it is.
Don't think Crab can win that fight.
You don't think so?
I think he needs at least one more Phoenix. I think he really ought to retreat. He does look like he's pulling back.
I think he looks like he's regrouping.
What's interesting is he didn't build a. Let's see, did he build dry docks? No, he didn't.
He's not building more Phoenixes either, or well, at least he hasn't gotten any more out. But he is building another one. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's playing slower than he did last match.
I think so as well. But Crab might get this DRP down.
He has built bombers. He has built a lot of squadrons.
And
Civil
Crab is
does
turning around to
not-
fight this maybe?
I don't know. I'm not really totally
And
sure what he's
SDVs have
doing.
started to jump in as well. Yeah, this DRP is going to go down.
I think he made the same mistake I did, invested too heavily in economy initially. I did.
Yeah, the DRP goes down. What are they going to target next? Are they going to target the other DRP or where are they going?
I think he's retreating.
I don't think he has the time to retreat.
He's retreating, and he's gonna keep his squadrons there. He'll sacrifice his squadrons.
Another support
He'll
vessel.
leave that planet. But see, that's the problem, right? You let the player take that planet, and they've just gained a bunch of momentum while you've lost a planet. Like, tax income, you've lost, everything else. He has time to retreat.
Oh, he's going for the Stanforth buff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's turning around?
I'm not entirely sure. I would have retreated if I was him.
Oh, his Paris's are unturning around.
Oh, maybe he's doing it for auto attack. No? What the hell is he doing?
There's
Really not entirely sure.
another car goes down.
Oh. He's focusing a car down rather than the ORS.
Another car goes down.
He's a little out of position here. He did have the range. But he's let They
I
all
think
close
Sybil's
the
a little out of
distance.
position because he won't get reinforcements from his port or from his other planets very soon.
This is true.
And he knows that's something Sybil likes to do, and then Orion goes down.
Well, he sacrificed that on purpose. The Orion's not really going to help with that at all. The ORS can win this fight, like,
Yeah.
pretty handily. And look at what Sybil's doing. He's going to
He's
micro
moving
behind
closer
him.
in.
Force them to turn around. They won't be able to fire. Yeah, that's...
Now, Sybil's not targeting the Phoenix, though.
No, he is. Oh,
yeah.
he is. He's killing the Phoenix. Is there another Phoenix inbound?
There is. It just jumped in. It just jumped in.
It just jumped in. And he's building Halcyons.
Oh yeah, at the
He's building Halcyons in
in
wow.
system.
I don't know. No, I don't think he's got
I don't think he wins this now. As yeah, some ships jump out. The Phoenix is gonna go down.
Yeah, that's I think it's fine. He really needed that second Phoenix.
Is gonna
No, the
live.
Marathon survived.
Barely. The other Phoenix is gonna have to run too, but it looks like Sybil's chasing him down, which is the smart move.
I'm actually really surprised that Crab didn't build more production facilities on that planet, because he could have just pumped out terraces, and that would have worked. That would have worked. It would have been enough to.
Yeah.
But just one structure, he had the economy to build more. I don't know what he was spending his resources on.
Yeah, this Orion and this Marathon is done. There's nothing he can do about that, especially if Sybil chases him down like he did.
Yeah, that's that. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of a
You
match
think that's it?
deciding.
Another
battle.
Phoenix has
Yeah.
come out.
That doesn't matter. He did something different in this match, and it sort of changed the outcome. Maybe nerves.
Yep, but that's what I just said earlier. He focused too hard on eco right away and got not enough production up to counter.
Yeah.
And this other
He
Phoenix
could
is jumping
possibly
in.
salvage,
So it's not gonna happen.
It's interesting because against you, he had really good eco, but very strong production. Early game. He had a lot of Phoenixes really, really fast.
And Sybil's starting to build RPVs.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That early game culture too. Like if you go take a look at the planets that the culture is touching.
What is he building? A marathon.
Marathons. Yeah, if you hover Civil's planets that have culture, take a look at their allegiance. 120%. Right? Look at another one. Yeah,
115, 115.
So they should all be 115.
115, 110.
So those planets, yeah, all of those planets, all are producing, 40 or more % more economically than, what would otherwise be happening.
These Halcyons are trying to rush down these STVs, and these Halcyons are not fast enough. Getting killed by this car.
I don't think he has the
And
economy.
Sybil's fleet is jumping to his homeworld. With just a Marathon and a Phoenix. He's got to start building frigates, which he is. He's building Halcyons. And another capital ship. Yeah, he's building a Marathon.
Another marathon. Yeah. It's not going to be doing anything, though.
Yeah.
Because they're low level, right? Off spawn. And these cars are already upgraded, as you can see. Does he have plasma lances yet? Yeah.
Cars
he's got
don't
beams.
get plasma lances.
Well,
Unless you're changing that.
Yeah. Gets a lance under itself. It's a light lance, not big. But
What?
gets the beams and the lance.
It gets a lance. Oh, that
And
they
did
took
you
out
do
like
it too?
2,000 damage.
Yep, he's salvaging with the razors. That's what he's going for.
Now we saw this play from you actually against Zeratul, I believe. Or no, against Bean in the beginning.
So what's he gonna do with these? Let's see.
If he can get enough razors out fast enough, he can shield bypass.
Yeah, shield bypass on the ORS, especially.
If you can get 4 of them out, you should take the you'll be able to take the ORS.
Yeah, he's doing it. He is attacking the
Yeah, the
ORS.
Shrieker missiles are hitting and doing kind of a lot of damage to
Oh
the
wow,
RS.
kind of a ridiculous amount of damage. What? Whoa, I totally forgot about that. Jeez.
Yeah, the ORS has really low health, which is why I used them on the other game.
You know, it would be interesting if we were to see some. This is the first razor usage that we've actually gotten.
No, it
really
isn't.
Here, other than you. Mike.
Yeah. Somebody else, and the Razor's just about dead. And if he doesn't get another one out, it's gonna be rough. He's building Parasis.
Nah, it's over.
Yeah. That's all she wrote. Crab is left, and Civil is victorious.
Interesting matchup, though. I gotta tell you, interesting matchup. I really want to know what happened there. What Crab changed strat-wise
Let's get him
that
in
led to
here.
that? We'll wait for them to come back. Oh, I wanted to see some of the economy stats you backed out. Shouldn't have begun.
They were about even.
Church, how did your battle with Zeratol go? Because your match should be over. Like, probably.
Well, let's get
Well, is
Crab and
it?
Civil.
Yeah, it's probably over. I wasn't keeping track of time of your match. Someone else usually does that. That's my bad. I would say it's over.
That's about an hour, going by the chat.
Okay. Church. Is there like a clear winner or?
Hello?
Hello. So, Crab, what happened there? What do you think
That
changed?
strategy from Civil is the one that kills me every time, and I've never been able to beat it.
So what changed? It was interesting because the pace at which you got Phoenixes out against Michael was really quite a pace. So we noticed that you really went pretty heavy on economy in the beginning and then didn't have any serious production. What changed in your strategy
I actually
between
don't
matches?
know. I'm not super concrete down, but I was wondering why my economy was slower. I had my trade stations up. I wasn't sure. Maybe I built something wrong. How much faster was I the last game?
We're the only time can tell in the in the video after in the VOD.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly how much
the thing
faster.
is that the thing that Thel does, where he can cut his range in like a quarter to give himself how much extra fire rate?
40%.
Like 20, yeah.
The thing is that it makes cars so insane that I have to do crazy. Like, also, Civil can just retarget Halcyons, so I can't taunt them. He knows how to do that. Another thing I thought was really interesting, the SDVs having bomber squadrons, and the bomber squadrons, if I saw that right, he used them to target the constructor frigates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after the
I
constructor
don't know what
frigates,
I can do against
targeted
that.
the trade ports.
I can't chase down the SDVs, and I don't have the economy to stop the other thing. I don't know what to do.
We saw a last moment Razor spawn, and it actually
Yes.
did a ton of damage to that ORS.
Yeah.
Do you think that could have potentially changed maybe building Razors a little earlier in the match? More of them?
Unfortunately, no. The only thing that it does is stop the ORS, but cars, Shriekers need to be applied en masse. It took all 5 of the single Razor
Idio,
to apply.
we have a problem. Yeah, Idio, you see? Yeah. Like, pause the game, share an image, church.
Yeah, don't back out of the lobby. We'll need to see. So Civil.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Church
Sorry,
said I just
kid.
backed. But if Zeratol is,
Sorry?
says so,
Cats
then
spilled water everywhere.
Yeah, if Zeratol says,
Like I said, Shriekers aren't good for killing things that aren't capital. You only get 5 shots. And a single Shrieker does not apply enough shield bypass.
Well, how many planets did you have to Zeratol? Did you have like just one more? Did you have a lot more? Church. Do these have the stats on screen that you can show us? That would be
Right,
fine
idiot.
too.
When are me and you 1v1ing, boy?
Here, hold on. Let's figure out
When's
this
the next
church match.
tournament?
Hold on. Let's bring church in.
Yeah, church.
Just real
church,
fast.
church,
Sorry.
get up here.
We'll get to you, Sybil, in a moment.
No worries.
Church.
Civil.
So where's Zertol? Did he quit? Is he out?
No, I quit because technically the match was over.
Yeah.
You should have
Since
just
you
like
guys said.
paused and kind of like just looked at it, because we didn't see anything. Yeah, get Zeratul in here. Zeratul's down there.
The thing is,
Nope. Don't
what's
say
going
the
on in
thing
the
is.
other group?
Nope.
Yeah, hold
Zeratul.
on, hold on.
Zeratul. What happened? Did you lose? Did you win?
It said military victory, so I won, I guess.
No. Who had more
No,
planets?
no.
I don't know.
Do you have the stats pulled up?
I can load real quick and see.
Yeah, when was the
Load the last
autosave?
autosave. How
How
long
far
was
Load
back
the
would
last
that have been?
autosave?
I'll be at the hour mark, so one moment.
That's all you're breathing into your mic pretty heavily.
So.
Ender just messaged me. He said, "Bro, I'm at work and my sleep schedule is effed up."
Nah.
Rip.
So what? Yeah. So.
So.
It'll be at the hour mark. How
1, 2, 3,
far?
4.
How long did you
Honestly,
guys game go?
that was an impressive game.
Game.
Yeah. At. Okay. So Civil. How'd you feel about that?
All felt
You've
good.
seen it before.
Everything was going good.
That early game culture that you did, that was pretty strong. I mean, that was like pretty much immediately building a culture station.
Yeah.
Does it really provide that much of a boost? I thought it was like
Yes.
3% or something like that.
Everybody thinks I'm lying. No, it's not 3%. It's way more. It's like
actually
30 to 40%.
what I do in all of my games. I choose Billy first, and
Yeah.
it's actually more like 10%, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
at least in a base.
It's a huge buff to a
Honestly,
planet.
I'm just really surprised STPs have a fighter slot because those bombers coming out and destroying any constructed
Well, if you
frigates
played
is
Halo
insane.
Reach, you would know that they carry Seraphs and Banshees.
Yeah.
I know that, but for gameplay terms, it's insane. For a planet
Oh
bomber.
no, we just do realistic stuff out in here. We don't balance anything.
No.
I'm just not gonna go through the hassle, and I'll just say Pissy's one.
Well, hold on.
We don't want.
We had the same amount of
Yeah.
planets. I won anyway. I was winning.
I don't know.
Because Church
Well,
said
I
he
mean,
won on planets.
before, I believe just right about when they said it was over, technically I had the most planets.
Because the timer basically we cut it off and then it's by planet. So if Church had the most planets, like that's what it is. And technically the next match will be Church and Civil. But if that's not what it was, then
I mean,
and also
what I
if
saw on the
it
stats
was
is we both had 7 planets. So
Well,
If
it
it-
depends when the match was officially over, because it still went on for a little bit.
Ender's
when
in
did
the
you
chat
guys
now.
when did you guys resign? What time?
I don't know. I went to go help my brother, came back, and I saw military victory. So I don't really know. I thought he just gave up because.
No.
So wait, so you weren't at the computer?
He wasn't even there.
Okay, so
yeah.
if you weren't at the computer, Church wins, because that's just
Yeah,
disrespectful.
I mean that's. I think we're just gonna go with the Church
why?
one on this instance.
If the game wasn't paused and the game was like still going on, and you just left your computer, then
I did notice that
left
his
to
shit
help
did
move the
AFK.
table.
I did notice that your troops just stopped moving overall.
I mean, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't pause the game. Like,
Yeah, you guys could have agreed to pause for a minute.
Oh, he didn't even say he was going AFK or anything.
I didn't need to pause. I was winning.
I mean, it sounds like you were losing.
All right, I'll flip a coin.
Wait, what?
I don't
I
think
would
this
just
is a
say
coin
rematch.
flip. Yeah,
You never took one of my
Rematch, but then
planets,
Civil has
technically.
to go to bed. Like,
Yeah.
We could just do it another day, right? I mean, because
No.
no,
No.
Idio cannot come here tomorrow. He's not here on Tuesday.
Yeah. This is today. This is
We had
now.
0 ships. You were losing.
You didn't take a single planet of mine.
Okay. That doesn't matter.
It does. It actually does. Church. Where on the map were you? Did you have the temperate ones on the
I had
side?
We
all
didn't have any ships. We had equal planets.
I'm gonna take Church.
We're gonna ask
Did
Church.
you have? Yeah. Did you have the temperates on the side?
He had one temper on the side,
And you
but
had one on the other side.
no, I did not. But he didn't take one of his core worlds.
Oh.
Technically, 2 of his core worlds at one point.
I took both of them.
You
Wait.
did not take
Was it a
one of your
lack
core
of?
worlds.
Was it a lack of scouting?
No,
You had scouts everywhere.
I had scouts going through his shit. Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a difficult one. I don't
I
know.
could flip
Do
a
you
coin.
guys?
Okay. Do you guys
I owned
believe
my side of the
you guys
map
can't
and the
decide?
temperate.
Okay.
He didn't own a temperate. That means I had more planets.
Well, you guys can't decide.
This is. I saw one of your Ferrises. You did not own it.
I took it. Just like
You
I
did
took
not own it. I literally can bring up the game and show it that you do not own it.
Okay,
If you can bring up the game, then bring up the game. If it's
Yeah,
at like the hour
bring-
30 mark or whatever.
It's not. It's at the hour mark. Is what he's
Okay, if
talking
it's at the hour mark, then that doesn't help us.
Well, it's only been an hour, I thought, for that game.
Well, if it's only been an hour for that game, because yeah, it auto saves every 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So it was only an hour long.
So I guess they've only played for an
Still
hour.
30 more minutes.
Yeah, well, then you guys need to reload that and
Reload
continue.
the save, and we'll put you guys in.
Just
Well,
gonna
actually, no, we can't join
forfeit.
in. You're gonna forfeit.
I mean,
I'm forfeiting. I'm brain dead.
okay.
Fair enough. Zeratul wins.
I'll let Civil kick Zeratul's ass.
Fair enough.
All right. Then this is the final matchup.
The final
I mean,
matchup.
this is...
If Civil, you have time.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Who
Civil,
counts
just
as second place then?
That would be Crab, and then Church. Well, no, not Church. Wait, is Church?
Yeah.
I think just Crab's
well, that would be
Crab's
like...
second or third, I guess. Crab's third.
Whoever loses this
Is second.
Yeah, but Crab and then Church is fourth. Which, by the way, Church, that's surprising. How long has it been since he played?
3 years.
Game is up, video.
Damn. Church coming back hard. Imagine if Church had been playing, this might be very different.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Civil, we didn't actually ask you
Still
about your
rusty
last
as hell.
match.
Yeah.
What isn't Zeratul playing? Where'd he go?
He said his brother came over and he can't play now.
That is not true.
Oh my god.
No.
So he just forfeited now then.
Okay, so how am I
Well,
setting this up? That's
Church,
in that
Church.
case, I guess I'm sticking around then if he just left like that.
Where the hell did he go? The hell's this
I mean, I gave him the match right there.
like, yeah,
I mean,
I gave it to him in the end.
oh my
well, all it
god.
just says to me that he means what he says. He's got stuff to do.
Well,
I
we didn't
mean-
hear that from him though.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have a counter proof that Civil wins.
Civil,
like,
did he message you that?
We forfeit this shit. What? That makes no sense.
Civil, leave the game. Idio, get in here.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm launching.
This is
I'm
I'm
kind
gonna
of
launch into a
messy.
single player game to make sure I don't. Yeah, this is a messy end. We've not had this happen yet.
Isn't this the first tournament?
This is the first tournament.
Well,
Yeah.
there's probably a reason it hasn't happened yet then.
You want to play some
God, if I have
badass
to
music on the
fight-
stream?
If I have
I
to
mean,
fight
look,
Civil, oh,
Ballistic was
God.
messaging me. When am I going to do a 1v1 with Ballistic? I mean, dang. Is that the solution here?
Yeah. Civil's out. Idio and Ballistic are in.
Civil is just the de facto winner.
I think this is what we need to do, Idio. I think we need to finally do it. When was the last time you played Idio?
Well, no,
I've not played
no,
since
Civil,
like
Civil has to play.
2019.
Yeah.
Civil
Alright, I'm
technically still
loading
has to
into the,
play.
Are we really going to end the finals on this?
No,
hopefully not. No.
Where did
no,
Zeratul
no.
go, bro?
I mean, if he doesn't come back in like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
say,
can get in.
I'm gonna
He's not
say
coming
that
back.
He's not coming back. He messaged you.
Yeah.
Can you screenshot that? Can you screenshot that?
Civil, show the class.
Yeah, we gotta have proof of this. Screenshot it, post it in the chat.
Why is he making such a big deal about church then? If
Yeah,
I mean, I
look,
gave it to him.
No, I
the
mean,
classic Iron
if his
Sheik
brother's
move
smashing
comes
on his
in.
door and saying, "Hey, I gotta do
Yeah.
this. You gotta do this thing with me," then yeah.
The classic, dude, the classic antagonist move.
What
Trashes
reason
the
has
bunch
he to
and then leaves and
like
does
say?
not elaborate? What a chad!
God, I will say, I hate Hillsborough spam. It's so
Hillsboroughs,
stupid.
yeah.
It's so stupid to deal with.
Civil, where's the screenshot? Send it to me.
Oh man.
Where's it?
So
I'm not playing now. What? My brother just got here and I haven't seen him in weeks. They just said it has to be now. I thought you were waiting till tomorrow. I forfeit not making my brother sit in while waiting for me to play a game. Alright, it's church. That's
Church, you're in the finals.
Son of a bitch.
The antagonist
God.
showing some family values? Damn, redemption.
Dang.
God damn it, I have to fight.
Settle down,
no.
Vegeta.
Alright, so we've got Zeratul down, and we've got Church in, and we've got the next matchup. Oddly enough, Church. It's Church versus Civil.
Great.
I'm
And
respecting
This
the
is
two
this is
emblems
an
both
old
players have
match.
chosen.
This match probably happened a couple times in 2019, 2018.
Yeah. So we got Civil.
Last time I dealt with Civil was years ago.
Yeah.
Civil versus Church.
And that was
This is,
in a
I gotta
multiplayer
say,
game.
This is a shocking
Turn of
shocking-
events.
Yeah. Like, I would not.
The winner
predict
of this
was the
match wins
outcome.
the entire tournament. I
I
believe.
mean, the way I think about that is he has to win 2 in a row since I never lost a game.
Right.
But okay.
I mean,
we could do it.
if you're
best
up
of
for it,
3.
Civil.
He's not gonna win a single one, but just in case. He has to-
Just in case somehow I pull something out my ass. I see how it is.
All right, ready up.
I see
Get
how
into
it
different
is.
channels. Ready
Okay.
up.
Alright.
I pull something out my ass. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Good luck,
all
both of
coming.
you.
Hold on.
And may the best man win.
Yeah. Go find a new room.
A final
and-
match, not a UNSC in sight. What?
Yeah.
It is
We
broken
hate
from the
humans
ground.
around
It is
here.
something else.
Starting it.
Yeah.
Ender's in the chat.
about
He's at
this.
work. I don't know if he can talk. If he wants to talk, he can talk. I don't want to hear his ass
honestly-
complaining though.
I am honestly shocked by the turn of events. Shook it. I'm shook. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, hopefully. I
I've
don't
never
know,
lost
maybe,
a game
maybe
either.
like next.
Civil Garlic, my ass. Oh.
I've seen Civil lose. You can't say that.
Oh, idiot, dude, we're not on the same team.
Civil lost.
Ah, it's okay.
We throw for the final match. You want to make a little? Should you make a little announcement? This is the finals.
I don't know. Should I? Like,
I mean, if you don't think it'll upset so many people, the finals are here.
let's do it. Hold on. All right, the beginning of the match. I'll tab out real fast. Hopefully, don't crash the game. I'll tab out. I'll go into announcements.
This is gonna be
I'll come-
an amazing
I'll
game.
come.
Civil versus Church. Church maybe not deserving the match
Gonna have
against
a
Civil,
good-
but
Do you think Civil's gonna drop his patented car spam technique?
I think Civil
He
might play
needs
with
to
the
go
speed a
Thel for
little
that to
bit.
work. If Civil's going for Thel, then he's doing the thing.
Let's see. I clicked the wrong button. Civil is, no, this is video. Sorry. Civil is going for. He hasn't
Should I
picked
ping
yet.
some? Yeah, I'll ping.
And
I'll
Church is
ping
going
some.
for Thel. And Civil is also going for Thel.
So just
Huge
luck, hey.
game here. The finals.
While we're waiting for the game to spice up a bit, first of all, Mother of Invention is it around?
Oh yeah. Let's check that. That could be big. It's not on any of the immediate players' planets. It is not in here.
The ion count looks pretty normal as well, as far as I can see.
Civil already has the culture station up. Unlike,
Is that really worth the slot that early?
I mean, yeah.
I've never even considered it before today. I mean, for the UNSC, it costs 2 Jotun stations to build that thing.
I mean, remember, you have to, the culture spreads out over time, so it won't be,
As a UNSC player, though, it is extremely difficult to just justify rushing for culture, because it requires 2 Jotun and CAC stations, or 2 or 3, and each one of those is 2 logistics slots.
yeah, it's a lot stronger for Covenant for sure. Civil gets 3 planets before Church does, but Church quickly follows up with a 3rd. Church did get a first planet seconds before Civil got his first.
So, just for a question, how did the decision to come along to give SDVs a bomber slot? Is that like their equivalent to the nuke of the Charon?
Well, I think if you see, in Halo Reach, you see all the fighters and the bombers
From a
on the
balancing perspective, I mean to
hold
ask.
on, on the SDV, and you don't really see any of these other ships with bombers or fighters in Halo. So I think it just kind of made sense to kind of add them, because you don't really see many of the other ships that don't have fighters.
All right, I've got. Come join us as we cast the final round of the SOTP Championship weekend, an event matchup between Civil Garlic and Church. Who will win and prove themselves the best admiral?
Yeah, I think that's perfect. And yeah, Civil getting the temperate planet already, where Church is going for more of the outer planets.
No Mother of Invention. Ion counts seem kind of normal. Ion's not a big deal for Covenant unless it's excessive bombers that all target the carrier.
Yeah. Yeah, Idia, that post looks great.
Okay. All right, let me
Also,
hopefully
once again,
not
thank you
crash
for
the
having me up
game.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Civil might get a 3rd, or yeah, a 4th before
I believe I'm still streaming, right?
Church does maybe.
Double culture.
Yeah.
They both have culture. Civil got it first, so his will spread faster and get to all of his other planets faster.
Yeah. They're both. It's interesting. 2 players going for culture right away. I know Church knows how culture works. I'm pretty sure he's one of the devs that was in charge of handling culture propagation and
When me
balance.
and Church he said, "Oh yeah, I was helping with the Halcyon taunt," and then I dropped like 15 of them on them. I dropped like 15 of the guys. He goes, "Did I mention I hate them too?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
Civil
made the
has
Halcyon
5 to Church's 4. Church is about to get another planet though. They're expanding in different directions, but at the same speed. However, Civil has gotten a temperate planet already.
Civil's definitely pushing pretty fast. This is going to be a really aggressive match. Are they both playing?
Has he picked Thel yet?
Yeah,
We've
they're
got
both
Thel
Thel.
and Thel, so this is a mirror match. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I am very much eyeing Civil's first planet because that car technique, I've never seen it lose. I've never seen it lose.
I mean, we've never seen Civil lose a 1v1 ever, so.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Actually,
It's
I
been a
have
while since
seen
Church
Civil
played,
lose
but I
a
mean,
1v1. He lost to Mournful Eagle about a month back. and he's been
I also
practicing
see him. I
since.
think he's lost to Melons. Honestly, look,
I
there's a
don't-
bit of lore here.
I don't
But
think
I
Melons
joined
beat Civil.
Sins of the Prophets the same time Mournful did, and so I designated him my rival, and I joined the tournament for the whole purpose of beating him, because we joined
And
at
then
the
he
same
didn't
time, and he got so much better than me, and I refuse. I saw all of this, all the training, all the semi-finals. That was just to beat Mournful, and he's not it.
I know.
Yeah, Mournful
Whatever.
was one of the players that we wanted in this tournament. However, I heard he's been playing not Sins of the Prophets. He doesn't like us anymore. He's been playing
Wow.
Empire at War with some other guys in the Empire at War server.
Fair enough. Fair
Uh,
enough.
Me and Mournful went for a period of time. We actually stopped playing Sins of the Prophets, and we actually went to investigate the base game. We ran around in 5S's, and we participated in the PvP community there.
Stop calling it
Learned a
5S,
few
it's 5s.
things,
It's
but
called 5s.
Yeah,
tit
yeah.
for tat. But then we came back here.
I mean, yeah, this mod is the epitome of this game. It's amazing. It's got a lot of
Good
lore
mod, but
in the
I think
descriptions.
now I'm going to apologize for this in advance, but I do think there are some areas in which the base game does come out ahead of us into the Prophets.
Oh
Well,
yeah. Yeah. I will say, this release, you could probably pull everybody on the team that worked on it, and you will find a very clear bias against it. We,
Weren't
it's
happy?
like,
Hate it.
yeah, we weren't happy about it. It was, we really pushed it through. I am pretty proud about how well balanced we got it to be for what it
It's
is.
2.0.
Yeah. So.
Well,
Just wait for
I'm
Jin's
really wondering.
SOTP 2.
I've noticed the top 3 players. Would you consider top 3 one of them as Mournful or Zeratul?
I think
Oh, you haven't
Mournful.
seen me a video play.
But all 3 of them are Thel Covenant car spammers. And I'm wondering
I
if
mean,
there's a link there.
Thel is just straight up one of the strongest leaders
I
in the
just
game.
think maybe it's too early for me to say, but I think that the Thel car spam early on is a bit too strong. It's just so hard to beat.
It's pretty powerful.
I have never like the thing is that cars are very good at killing Parses.
It's beatable though. I will say the strongest UNSC players are better than most Covenant
Well,
strongest players.
do there any of those UNSC players still exist?
No. Kong was one of them. I think Zyro was one of them for a while. Ballistic, were you Covenant?
Oh, it's the UNSC only.
Yeah.
Nice.
So top level UNSC is really, really ridiculously overpowered.
I'm gonna go for a bit of
especially
archaeology.
it's
I was quite good at UNSC.
yeah, Hood
I was
and
fucking really good.
Hood's not great. Zaitan's not great. We really don't see either of them in competitive play. Because they're just too slow. They're too slow expanding. They're all about, building a bastion, building a stronghold, and that's not good when you're having to constantly push. So, or being pushed on. You need something to sort of counter those raids, counter that early aggressive
Also,
play.
Monctons are
which is-
kind of weak.
Yeah,
for their
Monctons are a
price.
little weak. Just generally, defensive structures in this release were really weak. Not saying that they've been buffed in the next release, but they're not. They're different. There's different ways to counter them, and they do
I
different
think I
things. They're a
remember
little
a
better.
time of Sins of the Prophets where smacks were ridiculously overpowered and they just vaporized anything that went near them. It
I
didn't
think it
matter
was
what
a
it was.
release. It was a release before this one. We had them a little skewed to too powerful.
I think I remember, what was it? I saw like the Infinity would get too close to like 4 of them and die instantly.
Yeah. We had a bit of an oopsie with this release that we didn't realize until like months after. With the is it the Vieri?
The big one.
Vieri.
Yeah.
Nobody builds it.
Well, there's no reason to because it has the exact same stats as the Moncton, which was an accident. We didn't
It's got
intend
an
for
extra
that.
fighter bay.
Yeah, but it has the same damage, same fire rate. I think it has a different damage class, so it deals more damage to capital ships. But unfortunately, it costs twice as much as a Moncton, and it's
Takes up double the
definitely
slots
not.
too.
Yeah, it's definitely not an even trade. So what ends up happening is defensive structures, yeah, they don't
Look.
scale very well, and Covenant defensive structures are
You
really
know,
non-existent.
honestly, I think the fear of Civil is what killed me early on. I was so scared of the cars that I didn't spend a lot of money early on to help my eco because I was so afraid of the car showing up at any moment. Any moment.
I
that
will say, having played Church in the past, Church is just an equal car spam master. I mean, we can already see he's got cars on Requiem, he's got cars on Mars,
didn't do
he's
it to
building
me.
more. He's got more on his capital. I mean, he's already got like 6 or so more cars just sort of cycling in towards Mars. Yeah, like 5, 6 here. And so he's got a pretty sizable fleet. Interestingly enough, they're both pretty well matched in terms
Are
of
we
ship numbers.
gonna be doing another tournament before season or version 2 comes out, or
Yes.
not?
We hope so. Yeah, we hope
And
so.
if that's the case, and is there going to be something done about car spam?
Oh yeah, they're not even remotely the same.
No,
anymore.
I mean, for the next tournament.
You think in the tournament? No, I think
Oh
strats.
yeah, no.
Strats are you can do whatever you want, but
yeah,
it's just extremely like
Where is
Melons
he
does it.
going?
He caught it off Civil. Mournful does it.
well, you're
And
gonna
I don't
have a
really see
lot
the
of time
loser that
between
often.
each tournament, so you better learn car spam.
I've actually been
yeah.
trying. That's the whole time. That's where the Phoenix refits. That's where that whole build came from.
Well, no,
And
I'm talking about you play the Covenant and learn car spam.
I
So
don't want to see a
now
tournament
I'm
match
kind of
which is
sad
full
here, and
of
I'm not
Covenant.
entirely sure what Church is doing. He's just sent his
ship's
entire fleet
back.
back, which
Is that a bit of a misplay on his behalf?
I
don't know
know
where
if it's
he's
a
going because he has
misplay.
ships here. He's.
You know what I think
Where
it
are they
is?
going?
I think he's
I
retreating.
think he's baiting. No, I think he's baiting.
You think?
But
Yeah, yeah. I think he's got a fleet and he's gonna build up at Oriani, and he's gonna wait because he actually has 1, 2. He has a bigger and a stronger fleet than
Yes. Than
Civil
Civil.
does. And so if he just waits back, Civil can't actually see him because he's been killing his scouts. Civil's not going to know, and I mean, you can see Civil's building scouts. But Civil's
However,
not
Civil's
actually going to
ORS is
know
only
initially.
one level bigger as now he jumps back because Civil's not jumping in.
Yeah. I think he was waiting for potentially because Civil's sitting on the edge. I think he was intending to debate him a bit. But I don't know that you know. We'll see. He's got a combined fleet that's bigger. I think is Church slightly ahead technology wise?
He is in colonization, that's for sure.
Yeah.
At least on his own
Yeah.
side.
Civil has beam. Church does not.
Church doesn't have beams
So
yet.
Civil's a little ahead technology wise. So in a fight, it's gonna be interesting because it's 1 ORS versus 2 ORSs.
But
and
Church
even if
has
the
more
cars
shields.
are a little, yeah, he's more shields. He has more ships. He has better ships, like in terms of the quality of the ships that exist in the well. But Civil has better technology. It's going to be interesting because Requiem is also sort of an open target, right? So Civil doesn't have to go to Mars. He can go to
I'm
Requiem.
using planet names. I was going, wait a minute. Mars?
Yeah. He doesn't have to go to that temperate. He can hit that Ferris world, and it'll be just as devastating. And also, neither player has hit the temperate or the frozen world at the top of the map.
Yeah.
Olioria and Tribute. So
I already think Civil's smart enough to realize the scouts are being
Oh yeah, and he has 2 ORSs
poached.
now.
Yeah.
And what is Civil gonna do now that he sees the ORSs? Is he gonna stay
whoa!
there?
Church is jumping in.
Yeah, I
Church
mean, there's
is
no
jumping
reason
in.
not to. He has more ships, better ships.
But Civil's building a construction assembly, which means he can pump ships out. And it's a risky
2
move.
ORSs though.
This is a risky move, and he has beams now. I think. No,
He does not have beams.
I lied. It would be funny if he did, though. If he gets them in the middle of the battle. Whoa, passive regen disabled. What? Really, all he needs to do is take out that ORS. And
Civil's jumping away.
Civil's running, which means, interestingly, it means that this construction bay
is a waste of money.
Yeah. He's just gonna lose that. And also, it does mean, unfortunately, the shields weren't able to pop on that ORS, so that does mean it can just come back in like 30 seconds. Covenant shields, the way
Oh,
that they work in this
Church
release.
is chasing him.
Church is chasing him. Whoa! Aggressive. I don't think he can win a fight where he chases him.
Well, let's see.
Wait, that factory
What are
behind
the,
him just
what are
gonna
the
start
defenses?
producing.
Yeah. Civil's just gonna keep producing cars. Zerotel
He's
just
producing so
messaged
many
me.
cars.
Zerotel just messaged in chat. Church lost to me. Doesn't matter if he beats Civil. Yes, it does, because you forfeited.
You forfeited. Yeah.
It literally does
I'm
matter.
sorry. Sorry, Zerotel.
Yep, that's your fault.
Yeah, I think that Church may have just made a
You're fourth
major
place.
miscalculation here. There may have been a major miscalculation here.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
These ships are just coming out.
He doesn't have beams, and that's gonna hurt him.
And Civil's
And
Civil's
he's
ORS
gonna
is
be
right back up.
wildly outnumbered. And he didn't. I mean, Church saw what was here, so I'm not entirely sure. I mean, he might just be buying time, to be completely honest with you. It's not like he could do anything about Skopje, because he didn't have any bombing ships. And he is building more cars.
Yep.
He is building more ORSs. He is building. Let's actually
Does he have
see.
another
Is he
ORS?
building more? Is he building more ORSs? That is
I
a
can look.
question. He's not. So he's not building any more caps, but he's got a really strong economy. And you've got to remember, even though Civil has an additional temperate, he doesn't. He's Covenant. He really needs to hear you. He doesn't have that full effect. He's not expanding to it.
Yeah, I think this is a major. Well, did I just see a plasma lance?
Probably. Yeah.
No, nobody has plasma lances.
Is it like
Yeah.
an ability or something?
No. It could have been an
Also,
ability that I saw.
it took a really long time for that second ORS to arrive.
Yeah, I think he just retreats the second ORS and
No,
whatever he can.
There's no real reason to. He's gotta commit what he's
It's
got.
nothing to commit to.
Yeah.
This is committing to running ahead to an ironing board.
Yep, as Civil's
You can
ORS
see
already retreats.
Civil's
Or
already
are
going.
already going, yeah.
It might actually die. We'll see.
Civil's
I don't
ORS
know if they
no.
have the DPS, do they?
Ooh, so close.
Well,
Yeah,
Church
that was
Church
a
is chasing it.
huge-
Church is chasing it down.
Huge miscalculation, though.
Yeah, he
might
won't
have
get it though.
No, his ORS is dead before it comes out. I'd be shocked if it makes it.
That's
Yeah.
slow space speed
It died.
penalty, charge up penalty. Where does it come from?
So if you're in a well with enemies, it slows you down on jumps. If you're in a friendly
Okay.
well and there's no enemies in the well, you're good.
Does that count for scouts?
No, I think scouts are not counted, and I think colony ships are also not counted.
Every single one of Church's worlds is scouted by Civil.
Yeah, so Civil can quite literally see what
Everything
he's facing.
Church is doing.
That was a huge miscalculation on Church's part to continue to push. We're gonna see how that plays out. He has the economy. He's pumping out just tons and tons and tons of cars. But keep in mind, still no
Civil
plasma
has
beams.
more.
That's
Civil has more cars.
his and Church's cars are worse. He doesn't have plasma beams. They might have more shields. No, equal shields now.
There's so many cars fighting each other. It feels like Toyota versus Hyundai.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're-
and
So Church's cars, but just
Church
by
is
default
building
are
ORSs now.
worse. He's gonna need something bigger. He's gonna need DOSs. He's gonna need something that can really plow through the ORSs that exist on the field already. And he's gonna have to level those ORSs, which is gonna cost him resources.
He now has plasma beams. Church now has plasma beams.
Okay, so that will even the fight against his cars, but it doesn't really matter. He's outnumbered, and he's dealing with DRPs, and eventually
And an
an ORS. is gonna
ORS.
jump in.
We have a plasma beam on for Civil, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Civil has plasma beams.
Civil's got SDVs on the way as well, so he's ready to bomb planets. And because Church didn't destroy those executioner assemblies, right? He's left himself open to those SDVs being built, literally from a planet directly adjacent to him. And keep in mind, Civil doesn't have to go to Mars, and he's not doing it. He's actually hitting Requiem.
Cars in the game and cars showing up in the Steam.
Oh no, he's hitting that Ferris planet with the SDV.
Mars.
That's
or
the same
Requiem.
movie did on me.
Yeah.
Is Church gonna start trying to build like a hangar bay or something? Because I want to see if you mind peeking over to that first planet before we look at the fight? Because I want to see if the STVs are using their fighters on the construction frigates. That's something Civil did against me.
Well,
It doesn't
I
look
mean,
like.
Fighters come out and attack the construction frigates to stop
there's
anything
one
from being built.
constructor frigate
Yeah.
and it's not doing anything.
I think something that we're seeing here too is Church was unaware of the frozen world and that temperate being unoccupied. So
Kai
that
wants
left
to
him
come in
potentially
and speak.
more. I think we're good for now.
Okay.
But it's. Oh yeah, no, that's it. That's
Church
it.
has left the game.
Just like
No,
that.
that's it. That's it.
That's the finals.
That's the
it.
finals.
Jeez, a fast match. I don't know. Do we? Yeah.
If they want to run another, they can run another.
Another?
entirely
Why would
up
they
to
run
them.
another?
2 out of 3.
I don't know. Yeah, 2 out of 3. I don't. We talked about potentially if depending on the round length, but we'll see. Bring
Church,
them back
welcome
up to the
in.
stage. Let's take a look at this.
Civil,
Titanium.
welcome in.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
What happened there?
Well,
Church, that was a ballsy move.
yeah.
Church,
Church is muted.
That
Hello?
was a stupid move.
Yes.
Potentially, but it was ballsy. I mean, that was in.
Yeah, you were slightly out. You had slightly outdone Civil in the beginning, and you just got too aggressive. Which I said in the beginning, one of the ways that you kind of beat Civil is you kind of get them on the back foot and then you hunker down, because the only thing Civil does is be aggressive. Attacking Civil when you're about equal is never a good idea, because he always has a way to push back and win. Especially if
Yeah.
you're too aggressive and overextend.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. I capitalize on people that are overextending.
So Civil, what do you think? What do you think happened there too? You got pushed back pretty quick, and then
I mean,
there was a moment where you were able to sort of take advantage again. But what were
I
you
mean,
thinking in that moment?
I was getting my scouts out,
Yeah.
so I didn't see him jump. So that kind of surprised me. And when I saw 2 ORSs, I was like, all right, I need to retreat to my factory world. I knew I had a good economy rolling, so I was just starting to pumping out cores.
Yeah.
And actually, I was in the middle of transitioning to the RPVs, but then I saw the amount of cars he had, and I was like, all right, let's go for a car battle then.
Now,
Yeah.
Civil, there's been talks of best 2 out of 3. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, sure, we can do it. For real quick.
Nah.
Church,
I'm
you don't want
fine.
to. You concede.
Yeah. I'm fine with the one match.
Church is done. So that's the
Well,
final round. That's Civil.
we crown Civil the
I don't
winner.
suppose the odds I could take the best out of
The
2.
the
Raining ballistic, yes.
the
We named Ballistic.
from the beginning, a lot of people thought Civil was gonna win this tournament, and he has. So
I mean, Civil, you were sort of the early favorite in terms of anybody hedging their bets. Who's gonna win the overall tournament? It definitely seems like. Yeah, I mean, was this predicted? Is this?
this was predicted, I believe. I don't think anyone doubted Civil. I don't think anyone was like
Yeah,
Civil's gonna
I mean,
lose.
a lot of people thought I would win, myself
Yeah.
included. But I mean, I had some hiccups. Yeah, always can. There's
Yeah,
something that can happen.
misclicks.
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
all about consistency and knowing the right
Yeah.
things to do.
But honestly, now after I slept a night, I thought the strategies and build order through my head, and now in these 2 matches, I pretty much had it down. So
So at the end of the
if
tournament,
you
you feel like you
actually
came
look at
out a
the
better
tournament,
player.
uh, I mean,
I can
at
settle
least for
down,
like
hand me Yujiro.
the quick matches on smaller maps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you've refined that strategy, or is there still room? Is there still room for an even faster, stronger Civil?
So the thing is, I go actually pretty heavy on economy at the
Yeah.
start. So if anyone can actually capitalize on that, maybe it's possible. But if you look at the stats, like at the probably the 15-minute market, my credit income starts to skyrocket,
Yeah.
and his still like stays the same.
Now, Zeratul was a little butthurt in my Twitch chat. He said that it doesn't matter if Church wins because he lost to Zeratul. And
He
Civil, can you
forfeit,
confirm
man.
that is just straight up not true?
I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Right, it's not true because he literally forfeited his place.
I mean, if I wasn't too aggressive, it could have been a bit longer match. That is what it is.
Oh yeah, of course. I
Look.
think during a game there's always mistakes that people make and they just have to learn from that,
Right.
and it's a good learning thing and it makes you a better player. So yeah, Civil,
Look.
congratulations.
Yeah.
forfeited the
And for anybody who wants to take this title, eventually there will be another tournament, we're hoping. You know,
Yes.
to do something before the next
Where do
release,
Asana?
something similar, a little bit more potentially refined in the way that we set this up, set up players and times. So if you want that title, if you want to steal it from Civil, you're gonna have to fight him for it.
Now, what does Civil get now that he's the champion?
I don't know. Do we?
I
do
think you have to
something
make a
in the
Discord
game?
role, at least.
Minimally, but also I don't know. Civil. Do
Cringe
we shove a Civil Garlic ship name into the capital ship roster?
Ooh,
I think that would be
What?
really funny.
Civil, you want to make your own ship name?
I mean, sure. I'll think
Yeah,
about it.
Civil's
I'll
Revenge
probably
or
have to
something?
sleep
Look,
Yeah.
over it a few nights.
Look,
Yeah,
you
it doesn't have
think
to be
about it.
tonight.
You think about
Honestly,
it.
at this point, we're
message
just gonna
me.
call him Civil Carlick.
Nice.
Yeah, a car class frigate.
The Gar
Very
frigate.
nice. Let me.
The garlic frigate.
Let's.
Honestly, Civil, that little shit of a frigate is annoying. That
It
little
definitely
runt, that little Toyota.
Rat.
Oh, cars are great.
Church, I saw you had the shields upgrades as well, right?
Before
Yeah,
the beam.
I
Both.
usually do
Yeah.
that. Well,
Yeah, I did the same.
I didn't have.
What?
Yeah.
No one
They
else.
went to heaven. The church
He's
went.
gone.
He's dead. We've lost him.
He left. He's out of here.
Fucking hell, Civil's finishing the job, going to his house. Fucking
Civil killed him.
Oh my god.
He's back. He's back in the chat though. I'll invite him
I
to speak.
reached through the Discord.
Yeah.
The entirety of my Discord decided to hard crash.
Well, it's better than your sins, so.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't have the second military.
You didn't have second military tech. You just didn't
Oh,
build. You
no,
didn't.
I did build it. It's just
You shouldn't research it. Fair enough.
yeah.
You did get beams right at the end there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at
pretty
the
cool.
end it was just there,
Yeah,
but
Church.
it
in
is
our
what it is.
match, I felt like you were way more aggressive here than against me.
My man, that was my second match. This was like my fifth.
Yeah.
I was
Like, have
getting
you
back
just-
into ball rolling.
Well, I hope you don't mind, but I wouldn't mind a rematch sometime. I want to see how far you've come against. See if you can beat me.
Granted, I'm on zero sleep as well. So.
Fair enough.
Very nice. Very nice.
Speaking of
When
sleep,
you're hard
Civil's got to go to
crunching
sleep
in
soon.
Blender, it's taxing.
Hold on, I have to. Civil has the community organizer role. I have to put this new role slightly above it.
It's
Yeah.
just slightly that. I mean, at least I did surprise Civil a little during that
Let's
match
see.
with the fucking on fleet jumping on each other.
And so places, we have Church in second, Crab in third, Zeratul in fourth, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, do we get like second place and third place prizes? You know, a
No.
little bronze trophy.
No.
Brother.
I've not just
I'll
accidentally.
take stickers in the mail. Gold star saying good on you.
The champion, and it's
You
yellow.
tried.
That's
Look at that.
amazing. That's a really good. That's a good one. Yeah.
Look at that man. Now it's
Oh,
just check.
nice.
Is he the only one with a yellow roll other than Unicracken?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Alright, Sybil, now you can oust Unicracken once and for all and take us
Yeah.
in a new direction.
Oh,
Very
what?
nice.
Oh,
Got
hell
the yellow
no.
name?
No.
Be warned, Unicracken has some unique units that you can use.
Yeah. Unicracken spawn like he has console commands.
Uni comes in. Eldritch. Yeah.
I kind of wished he'd
So
showed up
cool.
for a fucking
Thank you,
tournament,
guys.
Oh, dude, if Unicracken
Uni's
showed up.
too busy. He's too busy.
Yeah, he's stupid.
So no, that was really well played. That was really fun. I had a ton of fun casting this, watching the matches in
Yes,
particular.
I had so much fun with Idio here, with Ballistic, everyone that's working in the background. Kend, who is not here right now because he likes girls more than us. Ender, who is sleeping or also at a job, doing both a little bit.
Well, if you ever need help with a secondary caster and I'm around, I'll do
Crab,
that.
you're good. You talk a little too much, but you're good.
I got him.
That's why he's perfect for a caster.
Well,
man.
no,
There you go,
see, but if we
Crab.
have multiple casters, like I was sitting in silence for like 10 minutes there while Crab and Idiot were kind of having a conversation. So
No, we were going off. No, it went well. So
Hey, they
thanks
get a
for
taste
everybody.
of the game's code, the game's lore.
Yep.
Works out.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
I am Dark Shadow 580. We have project lead Hideo Kojima here.
No, this man keeps saying it. It's wrong.
Presented
Project
to you
lead,
by
Far
Choke
Isle?
Point Games.
Yeah.
Thank you to the whole team for making this mod. We will see you next tournament. Goodbye.
Bye.